रुज्य दीर्घायु पुष्टिधन्नधान स्मृद्ध्यातं नवग्रहामकेन यचे इति संकल्पम. Put it on in the thali of the kalash. Sankalpam. Om. Take some grains in the hand now. Chant the Swasti Vachana. Om Swasti na Indro Riddhashravah Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedah Swasti no Sthariksho Varishthanemihi Swasti no Brihaspatirdadhatu Om Paya Pritavyam Paya Oshadhisho Payo Divyantarikshe Payo Dhaha Payaswati Pradishasantu Mahyam Om Vishnu Raratamasi Vishnu Snaptreshto Vishnu Syurasi Vishnu Droovasi Vaishnavamasi Vishnavetava Agnir Devata Vatu Devata Suryo Devata Chandrama Devata Vaso Devata Rudra Devata Aditya Devata Marto Devata Vishve Deva Devatam Brihaspatir Devata Indro Devata Varno Devata Om Dhyauhu Shantirantariksha Shantihi Prithvi Shantirapa Shantihi Aushadayah Shanti Vanaspataya Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagvam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredhi Sushantir Bhavatu Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadrantanna Asava Ima Rudraya Tavase Kapardine Kshayadviraya Prabhara Mahemati Yatha Shama Sadvipade Chatushpade Vishwam Pushtam Grame Yasminnanaturam Etante Deva Savitar Yagyam Prahur Brihaspataye Brahmane Tena Yagyam Avatena Yagyapatim Tena Mamava Mano Jyotirjushatam Majasya Brihaspatir Yagyamimam Tanotvarishthagam Yagyagam Samimam Dadhatu Vishve Deva Saihamadayanta Mogam Patishta Eshave Pratishtanam Yagyo Yatretena Yagyena Yajanti Sarvameva Pratishtitam Bhavatim Gananam Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe Priyanam Tva Priyapatigam Havamahe Nidhinam Tva Nidhipatigam Havamahe Vaso Mama Aham Jani Garvadhama Tvam Jasi Garvadham Namo Ganebhyo Ganapatibhyascha Vo Namo Namo Vratebhyo Vratapatibhyascha Vo Namo Namo Gritsebhyo Gritsapatibhyascha Vo Namo Namo Virupebhyo Vishwarupebhyascha Vo Namaham Om Sumukhascha Ekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnaka Lambodarascha Vikato Vignarajo Vinayaka Dhumraketurganadhaksho Bhalachandro Gajananam Dvadashaitani Namani Yapate Chuniyadate Vidyarambhe Vivahescha Praveshe Nirgame Tatha Sangrame Sankataschaiva Vignastasya Najayate Om Shuklam Bharadharam Vishnum Shashivaranam Chaturbhujam Prasannavarnam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Bow to it. Iti Swasti Vachanam. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Take flowers in the hand. Prayers to Lord Ganesha. Invoke his presence. Om Gam Ganeshaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Danti Prachodayat Mahaganapataye Namaha. Bow to it. Dhyanam Samarpajami Namaha. Some more petals. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Gajananam Bhut Ganadi Sevitam Kapitta Jambu Phalcharu Bhakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinashikarakam Namami Vigneshwara Padapankajam Gam Ganapate Namah. Avahanam Samarpayami Namam. Dhyanam Samarpayami Namaham. Put your flowers. Om. Take some greens now. Om Gam Ganapate Namah. Asanam Samarpayami Namah. Gum. Throw it. Asanam Samarpayami Namah. Take the water in the copper pot. Padhyam, throw to the feet. Padhyam Samarpayami Namahagum. All right, put away that water now. Take the other lota with the. Put away the water, the copper one. The back here. Now take the other lota with a spoon and throw water, hand, feet, everywhere. Drink and so on. Om Arghayam Samarpayami Namahagum. Om Gam Ganapate Namah Achmanyam Samarpajami Namah Gam Ganapate Namah Snanam Samarpajami Namah Om Gandhi Bajao Panji. Om, take the milk now. Om, throw the milk. Om Panchamrita, just throw the milk with a lota, not the spoon. Gam Panchamritamayanitam Payodhadigritam Madhushang Sharkara Samayuktam Snanatam Pratigrahatam. Om Gam Ganapate Namah Panchamritamaha Snanam Samarpayami Namah. Take some water. Ganga Jala Snanam Samarpayami Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. All right. Take the towel now. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Before the thali. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Om. Take a palm leaf. Put it there. Gam Ganapataye Namah. Put Ganeshji on top. ठीक है पंडित जी, कोई बात नहीं. Om, put the red thread around. Yagyopaviti dharayami namah. Om. Chandanam kumkum on his forehead. Om Sri Khanda Chandanam Divyam Gandhadham Sumanoharam Vilepanam Surasishtaha Chandanam Pratigrahatam Gandham Dharayami Namah. Om. Sprinkle some rice. Akshatam Samarpayami Namah. Take some flowers. Om, as we're calling his name, we're going to throw the petals in front of him. Om Sumukhaye Namaha. Om Ekadantaye Namaha. Om Kapilaye Namaha. Om Gajakarnakaye Namaha. Om Lambodaraye Namaha. Om Vikataye Namaha. Om Vignarajaye Namaha. Om Vinayakaye Namaha. Om Dhumragetave Namaha. Om Ganadhyakshaye Namaha. Om Bhalachandraye Namaha. Om Gajananaye Namaha. Om Vakratundaye Namaha. Om Shurpakarnaye Namaha. Om Hirambaye Namaha. Om Skandapurvajaye Namaha. Om Siddhilambodara Mahaganapati Swamine Namaha. Pushpam Samarpayami Namaha. Gum. Put all the grass in front of him now. Dub grass, all of it. Durvam Chatubhyam Samarpayami Namaha. Gum. Agrabati. Wave the Agrabati 3 times. Banaspati Rasodbhuto Gandhadho Gandha Uttamam Agraha Sarvadevanam Dhupoyam Pratigrahatam Dhupamagrapayami Namaha. Gum. Deepam Darsayami Namaha. Gum. This one. Sajam Chavarti Sanyuktam Vahna Yojitam Maya Deepam Grahana Devesha Trailokiti Mirapaham Dhupadeepa Nivaranaye Namaham. Wave it yet 3 times around now. Sajam Chavarti Sanyuktam Vahna Yojitam Maya Deepam Grahana Devesha. Not the main diya on the lake, the other one. Deepam Darsayami Namah. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Chandrama Manaso Jatah Chaksho Suryo Ajayata Mukhadindascha Agnischa Pranadhayurjayatam Deepam Darsayami Namaham. Prasad. Om Naivedhayami Sharkaragata Sanyuktam Madhuram Swadhuchotamam Upahara Samayuktam Naivedhyam Pratigrahatam Pranaya Swaha Panaya Swaha Vyanaya Swaha Udanaya Swaha Samanaya Swaha Naivedhyam Samarpayami. Sprinkle some water afterwards. Achmanyam Samarpayami Namaha. Gum. Om Vam Varunaye. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Dakshina, Tambul. Pugi Phalam Mahadivyam Nagabali Daleryutam Meladi Churna Sanyuktam Tambulam Pratigrahatam Tambul Phalam Dakshinam Jadubhyam Samarpajami. Hiranyagarbha Samavartadhagre Bhutasya Jata Patireka Asit Sadadhara Pratavindhyamute Mam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhemam Dakshinam Jadubhyam Samarpajami. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Take the Karpurarti. Om Kadali Garbha Karpurarti. ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। कदलीगर्भादिसम्भूतं कर्पूरां च प्रदीपितम् आरातिक्यमहं कुर्वे पश्य मे वरदो भवम्। ॐ कर्पूरनिराजनं ज्योतिः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। मुदाकरादमोदिकं सदा विमुक्तसाधकं put it out now, कलाधरावतंसकं विलासलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशते बदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकं. Clasp your hands. Give your prayers and take flowers in your hand. Give praise and thanks to Bhagwan Ganesha. This is the last Shravan Somar and a very beautiful day of Ekadashi, as we give thanks and praise in the holy temple where energies are preserved. May Bhagwan Ganesha always protect all of you. Om Pranamya Shirasa Devam Gauriputram Vinayakam Bhaktavasam Smare Nityam Ayuhu Kamartha Siddhaye Prathamam Vakratundam Cha Ekadantam Dvitiyakam Tritiyam Krishna Pingaksham Gajavakram Chaturthakam Lambodaram Panchamam Cha Shashtam Vikatameva Cha Saptamam Vignarajendram Dhumravaranam Tathashtamam Navamam Bhalachandram Cha Dashamam Tu Vinayakam Ekadasham Ganapatim Dvadasham Tu Gajananam Dvadashaitani Namani Trisandhyam Yahapate Naraha Nacha Vigna Bhayam Tasya Sarvasiddhim Karam Prabhum Vidyati Lavate Vidyam Dhanati Lavate Dhanam Putrati Lavate Putram Mokshati Lavate Gatim Japeta Ganapati Stotram Shadbhiramasi Phalam Lavet Samvatsarena Siddhim Cha Lavate Naste Sasanshaya Ashtabhyo Brahmanebhyascha Likhitvaya Samarpayet Tasya Vidya Bhavet Sarva Ganeshasya Prasidatam. Asya Sri Ganapati Pujanam Karishye Namaham. Prem se bolo Ganpati Bhagavan ki Jai. Vigneshwar Bhagavan ki Jai. Touch the kalash now. Pull the kalash a little closer to you without moving anything else. Put your hand on top of the coconut. Om Kalashasya Mukhe Vishnu Kanthe Rudra Samasitaha Mule Tasya Sthite Brahma Madhe Matri Ganasmrataha Kukshautu Sagara Sarva Saptadeepa Vasundhara Rigvedo Thayajurvedo Samavedo Yatharvana Mangaischa Sahita Sarve Kalasham Tu Samasritaham Sri Kalash Devaye Namaha. Bow to it. Om Vambarunaye Namaha Dhyanam Samarpayami Namaham. Put the red thread around it. Om Vambarunaye Namaha Vastrayagyo Vavidharayami Namaha. Om Chandan and Kumkum and the coconut. Om Gandham Dharayami Namaha. Om Gandham Dharayami Namaha. Om Vambarunaye Namaha. Sprinkle some akshat, rice. Akshatas-cham Jadubhyam Namaha. Om Vambarunaye Namaha. Take pushpam now, flowers in the left hand to do archana. We need the petals here. Om Vambarunaye Namaha. Om Vambarunaye Namaha. Om Vamprachetase Namaha. Om Vam Sarupine Namaha. Om Vam Apampataye Namaha. Om Vam Jaladhipataye Namaha. Om Vam Pashahastaye Namaha. Om Vam Tirtharajaye Namaha. Om Vam Akaramani Bhushanaye Namaha. Om Rigvedaye Namaha. Om Yajurvedaye Namaha. Om Samavedaye Namaha. Om Atharvavedaye Namaha. Om Itihasaye Namaha. Om Puranaye Namaha. Om Vedvyasaye Namaha. Om Vasishthaye Namaha, Om Upavedaye Namaha, Om Vedangaye Namaha, Om Sri Sambasara Shivarudraye Namaha, Rudrarupaye Namaha, Om Mahadevaye Namaha, Om Pashupataye Namaha, Om Saurastri Somanatham Cha Shri Shaile Mallikarjunam Ujjayenyam Mahakalam Om Karamamaleshwaram Paralyam Vaidhanatham Cha Dakinyam Bhima Shankaram Teturam Deturamesham Nagesham Darukavane Varanasyam Tu Vishvesham Trambakam Gautamitate Himalaye Tu Kedaram Grishmesham Cha Shivalaye Etani Jyotirlingani Sayam Prata Pate Nara Sapta Janmakritam Papam Smaranena Vinashyati Iti Sri Kalashru Bharundevaye Namaham Agarbati Om Brahmano Samukamasid Bahurajanya Kridah Hurusadasvayadvaisham Padbhyagam Shudruvajayatam Dhupamagrapayami Namaha Om Deepam Darsayami Deepam Rajanchavarti Sanyuktam Vahnina Yojitam Maya Deepam Grihana Deveja Trailokyati Mirapaham Dhupadeepa Nivaranaye Namaha Om Bambarunaye Namaha Prasad Prasadam Jatubhyam Namaha Om Om Sharkara Khandaka Dhyani, take a prasad, Dadhi Kshirang Vitani cha, Aharang Bhaksha Bhojam cha, Naivedhyam Patigrahatam, Naivedhyam Samarpayami Namaha Om Bambarunaye Namaha Naivedhyami Namaha Achmanyam Samarpayami Namaha Tambulam Samarpayami Namahagam Tambulam Samarpayami Namahagam Dakshnam Chatubhyam Samarpayami Namaha Om Dakshnam Chatubhyam Samarpayami Namahagam Om Bambarunaye Namah Karpurati Om Kadali Garbhadi Sambhutam Karpuram Cha Padipitam Aratikyamaham kurve Pashyame Varado Bhavam Kalpura Nirajanam Jyotihi Om Bambarunaye Namah Du Karpura Nirajanam Jyotihi Om Niranjanam Niranjanam Jyoti Karpura Niranjanam Jyotihi Bambarunaye Namah Kalali Garbhadi Sambhutam Karpuram Cha Pradipitam Aratikyamaham kurve Pashyame Varado Bhavam Bambarunaye Namah Bole Varun Bhagwan Ki Om. Put your hand now, taking the energies from the coconut or Om Devada Navasamvade Matyamano Mahodado Utpano Satada Kumbho Vidhrito Vishnuna Swayam Tvato ye sarvatirthani deva sarve tvaititam tvaitishtanti bhutani tvai prana pratishtita Shiva swayam tvamevasi Vishnustvam cha pajapatim Aditya vasavo rudra vishve deva sapetrikam Sanidhyam kurume deva prasanno bhava sarvada Om hiranyasingang varunam prapadhyam Tirtham me dehi yachita yanmaya bhuktam sadhunam pape vayascha patigraha yaname mansa vacha karmana va dushkritam kritam tanna indro varno brihaspati savita cha punantu puna puna namo makarvahanaya pashahastaya ve namah namo prachetase na evam varnaye namo namaha bole varun bhagwan ki jai. All right, so we're going to do Shiva Parvati Abhishekam now. Please stand up, everybody. Take some petals, the shrotas, take some petals and go stand up in front of my stairs there. Just one. उमापति महादेव की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये। हर 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 महादेव शंभो। भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। This is our last Shravan Somwar, last Monday in the month of Shravan for 2022. And a very blessed day. It's Ekadashi as well for Bhagwan Narayan. Such a beautiful combination. Shivaji and Vishnu on the same day. They are inseparable. And so very thankful to be here and thankful for Shrotas to be here to do the pujas as well. May Bhagwanji bless all of you as you now witness the Abhishekam ceremony. The energy of the devatas rise when Abhishekam is done. And we ask that they bless all of you, and may you witness this beautiful energy. May it purify your life as well. Om Vande Devam Umapatim Suragurum Vande Jagat Karanam Vande Pannagabhushanam Mrigadharam Vande Pashunam Patim Vande Surya Shashank Vahnanayanam Vande Mukunda Priyam Vande Bhaktajana Shrayancha Varadam Vande Shivam Shankaram Bhavani Shankaro Vande Shraddha Vishwasya Rupino Yabhyam Bhinana Pashyanti Siddha Swantha Stamishwaram Bande Bodhamayam Nityam Guru Shankara Rupinam Yamasrito Hito Hisakro Api Chandra Sarvasya Bhandate Bhavani Shankara Shivaye Namaha Dhyanam Samarpayami Namaha Om Bole Umapati Mahadeva Ki Jai. Om Shantam Padamasanastam Shashidharamukutam Panchavakram Trinetram Shulam Vajram Chakhadgam Parashubhabayadam Dakshinange Mahantam Nagam Pasham Chaghanta Damaruk Sahitam Chakusham Vamabhage Nanalamkara Yuktam Sphatikamananibham Parvatisham Namami. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय सांब सदा शिवाय नमः. The Shrotas, just get your deepam and stand by afterwards. Om Hari Om. Shambhave Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Shambhave Namah. Samba Sada Shivaya Namah. Tatpurushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Anno Rudra Prachodayat. Annapurne Sadapurne Shamkara Pranavallabhe Jnana Vairagya Siddhyatam Bhiksham Dehi Cha Parvati Mata Cha Parvati Deva Pita Devo Maheshwara Bandhava Shiva Bhaktasya Sarvana Bhuvaneshwara. Om Samba Sada Shivaya Namaha. Namo Annapurneshwarye Namaha. Hari Om Chandrama Manaso Jatah Chaksho Suryo Ajayata Mukhadindascha Agnischa Pranadvayurajayatam Chandrama Manaso Jatah Chaksho Suryo Ajayata Shrotra-dvayuscha pranascha mukhadandhirajayatah deepam chatubhyam namaha. Om Dhupadipa-nivaranaye namaha. Harihi Om Shambhave namaha. Samba Sada Shivaye Namaha. Harihi Om Sugandha Chandanam Snanam Chatubhyam Namaha. Om Sugandha Snanam Chatubhyam Annapurneshwarye Namaha. Sri Gananam Tva Ganapatikum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamasravasthavam Jeshtharajan Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anushrunmannotibhi Siddhasadhanam Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Shambhave Namaha. Shri Ambika Mata Divye Namaha. Kartike Subramanya Swamanye Namaha. Deepam darshayami namaha. Om Deepam darshayami Chandramam manaso jatah Chaksho suryo ajayata Mukhadandischa agnischa Prana dvayurajayatam Deepam darshayami namaha. Om Namo Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Gomukh-snanam Jadubhyam Namah. Om Pavitra Ganga Jala Dharayami. Harihi Om Gomukaye Namaha. Bole Mahapati Mahadeva ki. Namah Parvati Pataye. Har 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 Mahadeva Shambho. Come over here, no? Anil-Sita. Charmander. Ashota as well, come up here just now. Can't put it back there. Can't put it back there. Come here. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Let me get here. I need to be here. Shambhave Namaham. Panaji. Bole Mahapati Mahadeva ki jai. Namah Parvati Pataye. Har 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 Mahadeva Shambho. Om Tatpurushaya Vidmahe Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. We'll do the Lagunyasam. Please clasp your hands. This is the invocation before we do the Maharudram. Very important. Harihi Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Om Athatmanam Shivatmanam Shri Rudra Rupam Dhyayet. Shuddhaspati Kasankasham Trinetram Panchavaktragam Gangadharam Dashabhujam Sarvabharana Bhushitam Nilagrivam Shashankankam Nagayagyopavetanam Vyaghracharamotariyancha Varenyamabhayapradam Kamandal Vakshasutranam Dharinam Shulapaninam Jwalantam Pingalajata Shikhamudyotadharinam Rishaskandha Samarudham Umadehadharinam Amrutena Plutam Shantam Divya Bhoga Samanvitam Digdevata Samayuktam Surasura Namaskritam Nityam Chashashvatam Shuddham Dhruvamaksharamavyayam Sarvavyapinamishanam Rudram Vai Vishwarupinam Evam Dhyatva Dvijasamyakam Tato Yajaramarabhetam Athato Rudra Snanachana Bhicheka Vidhim Vyaakhyasyamaha Aditayeva Tirthe Snatva Udeta Suchihi Prayato Brahmachari Shuklavasam Deva Bhimukhastitva Atmani Devata Sthapayet Prajanane Brahma Tishtatu Padayor Vishnustishtatu Hastayor Harastishtatu Vahor Indrastishtatu Chathare Agnistishtatu Hridaye Shivastishtatu Kanthe Vasavastishthantu Vakre Saraswati Tishtatu Nasikayor Vayustishtatu Nayanayos Chandradityotisthetam Karnayorashvinotisthetam Lalate Rudrastishtantu Murdhiyadityastishtantu Shirisi Mahadevastishtatu Shikhayam Vamadevastishtatu Prishthe Pinakitishthatu Puratashulitishthatu Pashvayoho Shiva Sankarotishthetam Sarvato Vayustishtatu Tato Bahihi Sarvatogni Jwalamala Parivrtastishtatu Sarve Shangeshu Sarva Devatam Yathasthanam Tishthantu Sarva Mahajanan Rakshantu Mam Rakshantu Agnirme Vachashritaha Vagdhridaye Hridayam Mayi Aham Amrite Amritam Brahmani वायुर्मे प्राणे श्रितः प्राणो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि सूर्यो मे चक्षुषि श्रितः चक्षुर्हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि चन्द्रमा मे मनसि श्रितः मनो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि दिशो मे श्रोत्रे श्रिताः श्रोत्रगुं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि आपो मे रेतसि श्रिताः रेतो हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि पृथिवी मे शरीरे श्रिताः शरीरगुं हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि औषधिवनस्पतयो मे लोमसु श्रिताः लोमानि हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि पर्जन्यो मे मूर्ध्नि श्रितः मूर्धा हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि ईशानो मे मन्यो श्रितः मन्युर्हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि आत्मा आत्मनि श्रितः आत्मा हृदये हृदयं मयि अहममृते अमृतं ब्रह्मणि पुनर्म आत्मा पुनरायुरागात् पुनः प्राणः पुनराकूतमागात् वैश्वानरो रश्मिभिर्वावृद्धानः अन्तस्तिष्ठत्वमृतस्य गोपाः अस्य श्रीरुद्राध्याया प्रश्नमहामन्त्रस्य अघोरऋषिः अनुष्टुप्छन्दः सङ्कर्षणमूर्तिस्वरूपं योऽसावादित्यः परमपुरुषः स एष रुद्रो देवता नमः शिवायेति बीजं शिवतरायेति शक्तिः महादेवायेति कीलकं श्रीसाम्ब सदाशिवप्रसादसिद्ध्यर्थे जपे विनियोगः ॐ अग्निहोत्रात्मने अङ्गुष्ठाभ्यां नमः दर्शपूर्णमासात्मने तर्जनीभ्यां नमः चातुर्मास्यात्मने मध्यमाभ्यां नमः निरूढपशुबन्धात्मने अनामिकाभ्यां नमः ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने कनिष्ठिकाभ्यां नमः सर्वकृत्वात्मने करतलकरपृष्ठाभ्यां नमः अग्निहोत्रात्मने हृदयाय नमः दर्शपूर्णमासात्मने शिरसे स्वाहा चातुर्मास्यात्मने शिखायै वषट निरूढपशुबन्धात्मने कवचाय हुं ज्योतिष्ठोमात्मने नेत्रत्रयाय वौषट सर्वकृत्वात्मने अस्त्राय भट् बुद्भुवस्वरोमिति दिग्बन्धः ध्यानम् आपातालनभस्थलान्तभुवनब्रह्माण्डव विस्फुरज्योतिस्पातिकलिङ्गमौलिविलसत् पूर्णेन्दुवां तामृतैः अस्तोकाप्लुतमेकमीशमनिशन् रुद्रानुवाङ्कान् जपन् ध्यायेदीप्सितसिद्धये ध्रुवपदं विप्रोऽभिषिञ्चेत् शिवं ब्रह्माण्डव्याप्तदेहं भसते हेमरुचा भासमाना भुजङ्गैः कण्ठे कालः कपर्दाकलितशशिकलाश्चन्दकौदण्डहस्ताः त्रयक्ष रुद्राक्षमालः प्रकटितविभवं शाम्भवा मूर्तिभेदा रुद्राशी रुद्रसूक्तप्रकटितविभवं नः प्रयच्छन्तु सौख्यम् ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनश्वन्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनं महागणपतये नमः शञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रं च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे लयश्च मृतञ्च मे मृतञ्च मे यक्ष्मं च मे नामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वञ्च मे न मित्रञ्च मे भयञ्च मे सुगञ्च मे शयनञ्च मे सुसा च मे सुदिनञ्च मे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ नमः शिवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय। सादि अभिषेकम नवद रुद्रम। ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय। रुद्रमन्यवहुतोतैषवे नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु धन्वने बाहुभ्यां तते नमः। या ते शिवतमा शिवं बभूवते धनुः। शिवा शरव्या या तव तया नो रुद्रमिदया। या ते रुद्र शिवा तनूरघोरा
पापकाशिनी
तया नस्तन्वा शन्तमया।
गिरिशन्ताभिचाकशीः
यामीशुं गिरिशन्तहस्तर्विवर्षस्तवे। शिवां गिरित्रतां कुरु माहि वंशीः। पुरुषं जगत शिवेन वचसां त्वां गिरिशाचा
वदामसि
यथा नः सर्वमिज्जगदक्ष्मगुं सुमना
असतम्
अध्यवोददिवक्तां प्रथमो देभ्योऽभिषकः। अहीगञ्च सर्वान् जम्बयन्तु सर्वान्।
यातु धान्यः असौ यस्ताम्रो अरुण उत बभ्रुः मङ्गलः।
ये क्षेमागं रुद्रो
अभितो दिक्षु श्रुताः।
सहस्राक्षो वैशागं हेदयीमहे।
असौ यो वसर्पति
नीलग्रीवो विलोहितः। उतैनं गोपादृशन्नदृशन्नुहार्य। उतैनं विश्वाभूतानि सदृष्टो मृतयातिनः। नमोऽस्तु नीलग्रीवाय सहस्राक्षाय मेदुषे।
अथो ये अस्य सत्त्वानोऽहं तेभ्यो करन्नमः।
प्रमुञ्च धन्वनुस्तु
भयोरात्योर्ज्यां याश्च ते हस्त एषवः पराता भगवोऽप। अवतस्य धनुस्त्वगुं सहस्राक्षशते शुधे। निशील्य शल्यानामुखा शिवो नः सुमना भव।
विद्यं धनु कपर्धनो
विशल्यो बाणवागुम् उत अनेशन्नस्येषव
आभुरस्यानिशङ्गतिः।
या ते हेतिर्मीधुष्टमहस्ते बभूवते धनुः। तयास्मान् विस्ततस्त्वमयक्ष्मया परिभुज। नमस्ते अस्त्वायुधाय नातथाय धृष्णवे।
उभाभ्यामुदते नमो बाहुभ्यां तव धन्वने।
परिते धन्वनो हेतिरस्मान् विनक्तु विश्वतः। अथो य इषुधिस्तवारे अस्मन्निदेहितम्।
शम्भवे नमः।
नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय
महादेवाय त्रयम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालग्निकालाय
कालाग्निरुद्राय
नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय
सदाशिवाय
श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः।
नमो हिरण्यबाहवे
सेनान्ये दिशाञ्जपतये नमो नमो।
वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यः
पशूनां पतये नमो नमो।
सस्पिञ्जराय त्विषीमते पथीनां पतये नमो नमो। बभ्लुषाय विव्याधिनेन्नानां पतये नमो नमो। हरिकेशायोपवीतिने पुष्टानां पतये नमो नमो। भवस्य हेत्यै जगतां पतये नमो नमो। रुद्राय तथाविने क्षेत्राणां पतये नमो नमः। सूताय हन्त्याय वनानां पतये नमो नमो। रोहिताय स्थपतये वृक्षाणां पतये नमो नमो। मन्त्रिणे वाणिजाय कक्ष्याणां पतये नमो नमो। भुवन्तये वारिवस्कृताय औषधीनां पतये नमो नमः। उच्चैर्घोषाय कृन्दयते पत्नीनां पतये नमो नमः। कृष्णवीताय धावते सत्त्वनां पतये नमः। नमः सहमानाय निर्व्याधिन आव्याधिनीनां पतये नमो नमः। ककुभाय निषङ्गिने स्तेनानां पतये नमो नमो। निषङ्गिण इषुधिमते तस्कराणां पतये नमो नमो। वञ्चते परिवञ्चते स्थायूनां पतये नमो नमो। निचेरवे परिचरायारण्यानां पतये नमो नमः। श्रीकाव्यभ्यो जिह्वागुं सभ्यो मुष्णतां पतये नमो नमो। सीमद्भ्यो नक्तञ्चरभ्यः प्रकृन्तानां पतये नमो नमः उष्णीशने गिरिचराय कुलुञ्चानां पतये नमो नमः इषिमभ्यो धन्वाविभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आतन्वानेभ्यः प्रतिदधानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आयच्छभ्यो विसृजद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमोऽस्यभ्यो विद्यभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः आसीनेभ्यः शयानेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वपद्भ्यो जाग्रभ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तिष्ठभ्यो धावद्भ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सभाभ्यः सभापतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो अश्वेभ्यो अश्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नम आव्याधिनेभ्यो विविध्यन्तेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः उगणाभ्यस्त्रिगुंहतीभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो कृत्सेभ्यो कृत्सपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो व्रातेभ्यो व्रातपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो गणेभ्यो गणपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो विरूपेभ्यो विश्वरूपेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो महद्भ्यः क्षुल्लकेभ्यश्च वो नमो 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 रथेभ्यो रथेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो रथेभ्यो रथपतिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः सेनाभ्यस्सेनानिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः क्षत्रुभ्यः सङ्गृहीतृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमस्तक्षद्भ्यो रथकारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः कुलालेभ्यः कर्मारेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः पुञ्चेष्टेभ्यो निषादेभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः इषुकृभ्यो धन्वकृभ्यश्च वो नमो नमो मृगयभ्यः स्वनिभ्यश्च वो नमो नमः स्वभ्यस्वपतिभ्यश्च वो नमः नमो भवाय च रुद्राय च नमः सर्वाय च पशुपतये च नमो नीलग्रीवाय च शितिकण्ठाय च नमः कपर्दिने च व्युप्तकेशाय च नमः सहस्राक्षाय च शतधन्वने च नमो गिरिशाय च शिपिविष्टाय च नमो मीढुष्टमाय चेषुमते च नमो ह्रस्वाय च वावनाय च नमो बृहते च वर्षीयसे च नमो वृद्धाय च संवृध्वने च नमो अग्रियाय च प्रथमाय च नमः आशवे चाजिराय च नमः शीघ्रियाय च शीभ्याय च नमः ऊर्म्याय चावसन्याय च नमः स्रोतस्याय च द्वीप्याय च नमो ज्येष्ठाय च कनिष्ठाय च नमः पूर्वजाय चापरजाय च नमो मध्यमाय चापगल्भाय च नमो जघन्याय च बुद्धियाय च नमः सोभ्याय च प्रतिसर्याय च नमो याम्याय च क्षेम्याय च नमो उर्वव्याय च खल्याय च नमः श्लोक्याय चावसान्याय च नमो वन्याय च कक्ष्याय च नमः स्रवाय च प्रतिस्रवाय च नमः आसुसेनाय चासुरथाय च नमः सूराय चावभृन्दते च नमो वर्मिने च वरूथिने च नमो बिल्मिने च कवचने च नमः श्रुताय च श्रुतसेनाय च नमो दन्दुभ्याय च हनन्याय च नमो धृष्णवे च प्रमृषाय च नमो दूताय च प्रहिताय च नमो निषङ्गिने चेषुधिमते च नमस्तीक्ष्णे शवे च युधिने च नमः स्वायुधाय च सुधन्वने च नमः श्रुत्याय च पथ्याय च नमः काट्याय च नीप्याय च नमः सूद्याय च सरस्याय च नमो नाद्याय च वैसन्ताय च नमः कूप्याय च वट्याय च नमो वर्ष्याय च वर्ष्याय च नमो मेघ्याय च विद्युत्याय च नमः ईध्रियाय च तप्याय च नमो वात्याय च रेश्मियाय च नमो वास्तव्याय च वास्तुपाय च नमः सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमस्ताम्राय च अरुणाय च नमः संगाय च पशुपतये च नमः उग्राय च भीमाय च नमो अग्रे वधाय दूरे वधाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयोभवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च नमस्तीर्थ्याय च कूल्याय च नमः पार्याय च वार्याय च नमः प्रतरणाय चोत्तरणाय च नमः आतार्याय च लाद्याय च नमः शष्प्याय च फेन्याय च नमः सिकत्याय च प्रवार्याय च नमः हिरण्याय च प्रपथ्याय च नमः किगुंशिलाय च क्षयनाय च नमः कपर्दिने च पुलस्तये च नमो गोष्ठ्याय च गृह्याय च नमस्तल्प्याय च गेह्याय च नमः काट्याय च गह्वरेष्ठाय च नमो हृदयाय च निवेश्याय च नमः पागुंसव्याय च रजस्याय च नमः शुष्क्याय च हरित्याय च नमो लोप्याय चोलप्याय च नमः ऊर्व्याय च शूर्म्याय च नमः पर्ण्याय च पर्णशद्याय च नमोपगुरमानाय चाभिघ्नते च नमः आखिदते च प्रखिदते च नमो बह्किरिकेभ्यो देवानागुं हृदयेभ्यो नमो विक्षीणकेभ्यो नमो विचिन्वत्केभ्यो नम आनिर्हतेभ्यो नम आमीवत्केभ्यः द्रापे अन्धसस्पते दरिद्रन्नीललोहित येषां पुरुषाणाम् येषां पशूनामाभेर्मा रोमो येषां किञ्चनाममत् या ते रुद्रशिवा तनु शिवा विश्वाः भेषजी शिवा रुद्रस्य भेषजी तया नो मृतजीवसे इमागुं रुद्राय तवसे कपर्दिने क्षयद्वीराय प्रभरामहे मतिं यथा नः समसद्विपदे चतुष्पदे विश्वं पुष्टं ग्रामे अस्मिन्ननातुरं प्रदानो रुद्रोतनो मयस्कृधीक्षयद्वीराय नमसा विधीमते यच्छञ्चयोश्च मरुराय जे पिता तदस्यामत्तव रुद्रप्रणीतो मानो महातमुतमानो अर्भकं मान उक्षन्तमुतमान उक्षितं मानो वधीः पितरं मोत मातरं प्रियामानस्तनुवो रुद्ररीरिषः मानस्तोके तनये मान आयुषि मानो गोषो मानो अश्वेषु रीरिषः वीरान् मानो रुद्रभामिनो वधीर्हविष्मन्तो नमसा विधेमते आरात्ते गोघ्न उत पूरुषग्नेक्षयद्वीराय सुं नमस्मे ते अस्तु रक्षाचनो अधिच देव ब्रूह्यदाचन शर्म यच्छति बर्हाः स्तुहि श्रुतं गर्तसदं युवानं मृगन्न भीममुपहत्नुमुग्रं मृदाचरित्रे रुद्रस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मिन्निव पन्तु सेनाः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतुर्विनक्तु परित्वेषस्य दुर्मतिरघायोः अवस्थिरामघवभ्यस्तनुष्वमीढ्वस्तोकायतनयाय मृदयं मीढुष्टमशिवतमा शिवो नः सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधन्निधाय कृत्तिं वसानम् आचर पिनाकं बिभ्रदागहि विकिरिदविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगुं हेतयोन्यमस्मिन्निव पन्तु ताः सहस्राणि सहस्रधा बाहुवोस्तव हेतयः तासामीशानो भगवः पराचीनामुखाकृधि सहस्राणि सहस्रशो ये रुद्रा अधिभूम्यां तेषागुं सहस्रयोजनेव धन्वानि तन्मसि अस्मिन् महत्यर्नवे एन्तरिक्षे भवा अधि नीलग्रीवाशितिकण्ठाः सर्वा अधः क्षमाचराः नीलग्रीवाशितिकण्ठादिवगुं रुद्रा उपसृताः ये वृक्षेषु सस्पिञ्जरा नीलग्रीवा विलोहिताः ये भूतानामधिपतयो विशिखासः कपर्दिनः ये अन्येषु विविध्यन्ति पात्रेषु पिबतो जनान् ये पथां पथे रक्षय ऐलभृदायव्युदः ये तीर्थानि प्रचरन्ति श्रिकावन्तो निषङ्गिनः ये तावन्तस्य भूयागुं सस्तदिशो रुद्रावितस्थिरे तेषागुं सहस्रयोजने वधन्वानि तन्मसि नमो रुद्रेभ्यो ये पृथिव्यां ये एन्तरिक्षे ये दिवि येषामन्नं वातो वर्षमिषवस्तेभ्यो दश प्राचीर्दश दक्षिणादश प्रतीचीर्दशोदीचीर्दशोध्वास्तेभ्यो नमस्ते नो मृदयन्तु तेयं यश्च नो द्वेष्टितं भोजं भेदधामि त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् यो रुद्रो अग्नो यो अप्सूय औषधीषु यो रुद्रो विश्वभुवना विवेश तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु तमुस्तु हि यस्विषुषु धन्वायो विश्वस्य क्षयति भेषजस्य यक्ष्वा आमहे सो मनसाय रुद्रं नमो ओभेर्देवमसुरं दुवस्य अयं मे हस्तो भगवान् अयं मे भगवत्तरः अयं मे विश्वभे एषजो युगं शिवाभिमर्शनः ये ते सहस्रमयुतं पाशा मृत्योमर्त्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वान् वयजामहे मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि प्राणानां ग्रन्थिरसि रुद्रो मा विशान्तकः तेनान्नेनाप्यायस्व नमो रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि सदाशिवों ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ओम् नमः शिवाय, ओम 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 नमः शिवाय, ओम। ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् ॐ अग्नाविष्णु सजोषसेमावर्धन्तु वाङ्गिरः द्युम्नेर्वाजेभिरागतं वाजश्च मे प्रसवश्च मे प्रयतिश्च मे प्रसितिश्च मे धीतिश्च मे कृतिश्च मे स्वरश्च मे श्लोकश्च मे श्रावश्च मे श्रुतिश्च मे ज्योतिश्च मे शुभश्च मे प्राणश्च मे पानश्च मे व्यानश्च मे सुश्च मे चित्तञ्च म आधीतञ्च मे वाक्च मे मनश्च मे चक्षुश्च मे ज्योतिश्च मे प्राणश्च मे पानश्च मे व्यानश्च मे सुश्च मे चित्तञ्च म आधीतञ्च मे वाक्च मे मनश्च मे चक्षुश्च मे श्रोत्रञ्च म श्रोत्रञ्च मे दक्षश्च मे बलञ्च म ओजश्च मे सहश्च म आयुश्च मे जरा च म आत्मा च मे तनुश्च मे शर्म च मे वर्म च मे अङ्गानि च मे स्थानि च मे परुगुंसि च मे शरीराणि च मे ज्येष्ठ्यञ्च म आधिपत्यञ्च मे मन्युश्च मे भामश्च मे मश्च मे भश्च मे जेमा च मे महिमा च मे वरिमा च मे पृथिमा च मे वर्ष्मा च मे द्राघुया च मे वृद्धञ्च मे वृद्धिश्च मे सत्यञ्च मे श्रद्धा च मे जगच्च मे धनञ्च मे वशश्च मे त्विषिश्च मे क्रीडा च मे मोदश्च मे जातञ्च मे जनिष्यमानञ्च मे सूक्तञ्च मे सुकृतञ्च मे वित्तञ्च मे वेद्यञ्च मे भूतञ्च मे भविष्यच्च मे सुगञ्च मे सुपथञ्च मरिद्धञ्च मरिद्धिश्च मे क्लप्तञ्च मे क्लप्तिश्च मे मतिश्च मे सुमतिश्च मे सञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मे नुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे दिशिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रं च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे लयश्च मृतञ्च मे मृतञ्च मे यक्ष्मं च मे नामयच्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वञ्च मे न मित्रञ्च मे भयञ्च मे सुगञ्च मे शयनञ्च मे सूसा च मे सुदिनञ्च मे ऊर्च मे सूनृता च मे पयश्च मे रसश्च मे घृतञ्च मे मधु च मे सग्धिश्च मे सपीतिश्च मे कृषिश्च मे वृष्टिश्च मे जैत्रञ्च मोर्भित्यञ्च मे रयश्च मे रायश्च मे पुष्टञ्च मे पुष्टिश्च मे विभुच मे प्रभुच मे बहुच मे भूयश्च मे पूर्णञ्च मे पूर्णतरञ्च मे क्षितिश्च मे कूयवाश्च मे नञ्च मे क्षुच्च मे प्रियायश्च मे यवाश्च मे माशाश्च मे तिलाश्च मे मुद्गाश्च मे खल्वाश्च मे गोधूमाश्च मे मसुराश्च मे प्रियङ्गवश्च मे नवश्च मे श्यामाकाश्च मे नीवाराश्च मे अस्मा च मे मृत्तिका च मे गिरयश्च मे पर्वताश्च मे सिकताश्च मे वनस्पतयश्च मे हिरण्यञ्च मे यश्च मे सीसञ्च मे त्रपुश्च मे श्यामञ्च मे लोहञ्च मेऽग्निश्च म आपश्च मे विरुधश्च म ओषधयश्च मे कृष्टपत्यञ्च मे कृष्टपत्यञ्च मे ग्राम्याश्च मे पशव आरण्याश्च यज्ञेन कल्पन्तां वित्तञ्च मे विद्युश्च मे भूतञ्च मे भूतिश्च मे वसु च मे वसतिश्च मे कर्म च मे शक्तिश्च मेऽर्थश्च म एमश्च म इतिश्च मे गतिश्च मे अग्निश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे सोमश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे सविता च म इन्द्रश्च मे सरस्वती च म इन्द्रश्च मे पूषा च म इन्द्रश्च मे बृहस्पतिश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे मित्रश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे वरुणश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे त्वष्टा च म इन्द्रश्च मे धाता च म इन्द्रश्च मे विष्णुश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे श्विनो च म इन्द्रश्च मे मरुतश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे विश्वे च मे देवा इन्द्रश्च मे पृथिवी च म इन्द्रश्च मेऽन्तरिक्षं च म इन्द्रश्च मे द्यौश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे दिशश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे मूर्धा च म इन्द्रश्च मे प्रजापतिश्च म इन्द्रश्च मे अगुंसुश्च मे रश्मिंश्च मेदाभ्यश्च मेधिपतिश्च म उपागुंसुश्च मेऽन्तर्यामश्च म ऐन्द्रवायवश्च मे मैत्रावरुणश्च मे आश्विनश्च मे प्रतिप्रस्थानश्च मे शुक्रश्च मे मन्थी च म आग्रयणश्च मे वैश्वदेवश्च मे ध्रुवश्च मे वैश्वानरश्च मे ऋतग्रहाश्च मे तिग्राह्याश्च म ऐन्द्राग्नश्च मे वैश्वदेवश्च मे मरुत्वतीयाश्च मे माहेन्द्रश्च म आदित्यश्च मे सावित्रश्च मे सारस्वतश्च मे पौष्णश्च मे पाट्नीवतश्च मे हार्योजनश्च मे इद्मश्च मे बर्हिश्च मे विदिश्च मे धिष्णियाश्च मे सृचश्च मे चमसाश्च मे ग्रावानश्च मे स्वरवश्च म उपरवाश्च मे धिषवने च मे द्रोणकलशश्च मे वायव्यानि च मे पूतभृच्च म आधवनीयश्च म आग्नेयेध्रञ्च मे हविद्धानञ्च मे गृहाश्च मे सदश्च मे पुरोडासाश्च मे पचताश्च मे भृतश्च मे स्वगाकारश्च मे अग्निश्च मे घर्मश्च मेऽर्कश्च मे सूर्यश्च मे प्राणश्च मेऽश्वमेधश्च मे पृथिवी च मे दितिश्च मे द्यौश्च मे चक्वरी लङ्गुलयोदिशश्च मे यज्ञेन कल्पन्तां ऋक्च मे साम च मे स्तोमश्च मे यजश्च मे दीक्षा च मे तपश्च मे ऋतश्च मे वृतञ्च मे होरात्रयोर्वृष्ट्या बृहद्रथन्तरे च मे यज्ञेन कल्पेतां गब्भाश्च मे वत्साश्च मे त्रिविश्च मे त्रियवी च मे दित्यवाच्च मे दित्यौही च मे पञ्चाविश्च मे पञ्चावी च मे ऋषभ त्रिवत्सश्च मे त्रिवत्सा च मे तुर्यवाच्च मे तुर्यौही च मे पष्ठवा च मे पष्ठौही च म उक्षा च मे वसा च म ऋषभश्च मे वेहच्च मे नट्वाञ्च मे धेनुश्च म आयुर्यज्ञेन कल्पतां प्राणो यज्ञेन कल्पतां पानो यज्ञेन कल्पतां व्यानो यज्ञेन कल्पतां चक्षुर्यज्ञेन कल्पताग् श्रोत्रं यज्ञेन कल्पतां मनो यज्ञेन कल्पतां वाग्यज्ञेन कल्पतामात्मा यज्ञेन कल्पतां यज्ञो यज्ञेन कल्पताम् एका च मे तिस्रश्च मे पञ्च च मे सप्त च मे नव च म एकादश च मे त्रयोदश च मे पञ्चदश च मे सप्तदश च मे नवदश च म एकविंशतिश्च मे त्रयोविंशतिश्च मे पञ्चविंशतिश्च मे सप्तविंशतिश्च मे नवविंशतिश्च म एकत्रिंशच्च मे त्रयस्त्रिंशच्च मे चतुस्रश्च मे अष्टौ च मे द्वादश च मे षोडश च मे विंशतिश्च मे चतुर्विंशतिश्च मे अष्टाविंशतिश्च मे द्वात्रिंशच्च मे षट्त्रिंशच्च मे चत्वारिंशच्च मे चतुश्चत्वारिंशच्च मे अष्टाचत्वारिंशच्च मे वाचश्च प्रसवश्च पिचश्च कृतश्च सुवश्च मूर्धा च व्यस्नियश्चान्त्यायनश्चान्त्यश्च भुवनश्च भुवनश्चाधिपतिश्च ॐ इडादेवहुर्मनुर्यज्ञनी बृहस्पतिरुक्थामदानि सुगुंसि सद्विश्वे देवासु उक्तवाच पृथिवी मातर्मा माहि गुंसि मधुमनिष्ये मधुजनिष्ये मधुवक्ष्यामि मधुवदिष्यामि मधुमतिं देवेभ्यो वाचमुद्यासुगं शुश्रूष्येन्यां मनुष्येभ्यस्तं मा देवा अवन्तु शोभाये पितरोऽनुमदन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ तच्छन्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये देवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भीषजं शं नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ सहस्रशीर्षा पुरुषः सहस्राक्षः सहस्रपात् स भूमिं विश्वतो वृत्वा अत्यतिष्ठद्दशाङ्गुलं पुरुष ये वेदगुं सर्वं यद्भूतं यच्च भव्यम् उताम्रतत्त्वस्येशानः यदन्नेनातिरोहति एतावानस्य महिमा अतो जायागश्च पूरुषः पादोऽस्य विश्वभूतानि त्रिपादस्यामृतं दिवि त्रिपादूर्ध्वा उदयपुरुषः पादोऽस्येह भवात् पुनः ततो विश्वं व्यक्रामत शासनानशने अभि तस्माद् जायत विराजो अधिपुरुषः सज्जातो अत्यरिच्यत पश्चात् भूमिमथो पुरः यत्पुरुषेण हविषा देवा यज्ञमतन्वत वसन्तो अस्यासीदाज्यं ग्रीष्म इद्म शरद्दविः सप्तास्यासन् परिधयः त्रिसप्तः समिधः कृताः देवा यज्ञं तन्वानाः अबध्नन् पुरुषं पशुं तं यज्ञं बर्हिषि प्रोक्षन् पुरुषं चातमग्रतः तेन देवा अयजन्त साध्यार्षयश्च ये तस्मात् यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः संभृतं पृषदाज्यं पशुगस्तागश्चक्रे वायव्यान् आरण्यान् ग्राम्याश्च ये तस्मात् यज्ञात् सर्वहुतः रजः सामानि जग्निरे छन्दागुंसि जग्निरे तस्मात् यजुस्तस्मादजायत तस्मादश्वा अजायन्त ये केचो भयादतः गावो ह जग्निरे तस्माज्जाता अजावयः यत्पुरुषं व्यदधुः कतिधा व्यकल्पयन् मुखं किमस्य कौ बाहु कावूरूपादावुच्येते ब्राह्मणोऽस्य मुखमासीत् बाहुराजन्यः कृतः ऊरु तदस्य यद्वैश्यः पद्भ्यागुं शूद्रो अजाय च चन्द्रमा मनसो जातः चक्षुः सूर्यो अजायत मुखादन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च प्राणाद्वायुरजायत नाभ्या आसीदन्तरिक्षं शीर्ष्णोद्यौ समवर्तत पद्भ्यां भूमिर्दिशश्रोत्रात् तथा लोकागुम् अकल्पयन् वेदाहमेतं पुरुषं महान्तम् आदित्यवर्णं तमसस्तु पारे सर्वाणि रूपाणि विचित्य धीरः नामानि कृत्वाभिवदन् यदास्ते धाता पुरस्ताद्यमुदा जहार शक्रप्रविद्वान् परिशस्ततस्रः तमेवं विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्था अयनाय विद्यते यज्ञेन
यज्ञमयजन्त देवाः स्थानि धर्माणि ब्रह्मण्यासनः तेहनाकं महिमानः सचन्द यत्र पूर्वे साध्या सन्ति देवाः ॐ निधनपतये नमः निधनपतान्तकाये नमः ऊर्ध्वाये नमः ऊर्ध्वलिङ्गाय नमः हिरण्याय नमः लिङ्गाय नमः
सुवर्णाय नमः
सुवर्णलिङ्गाय नमः
दिव्याय नमः
दिव्यलिङ्गाय नमः भवलिङ्गाय नमः सर्वाय नमः सर्वलिङ्गाय नमः
शिवाय नमः
शिवलिङ्गाय नमः
ज्वलाय नमः
ज्वललिङ्गाय नमः
आत्माय नमः
आत्मलिङ्गाय नमः
परमाय नमः
परमलिङ्गाय नमः
एतत्सोमस्य सूर्यस्य
सर्वलिङ्गस्थापयति पाणिमन्त्रं पवित्रं कमहेनौ सत्योच्चमेनौ पवित्र्यामि सत्योजाताय वै नमो नमः
भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्मा भवोद्भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः करविकर्णाय नमो बलविकर्णाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमथनाय नमः सर्वभूतमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः घोरेभ्योऽथ घोरेभ्यो घोरघोरथरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रूपेभ्यः तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रप्रचोदयात् सर्वविद्यानाम् ईशान सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणोऽधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो।
हर हर महापार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो। बोले महापति महादेव की
जय।
That was the 5 faces of Shiva. Satyojatam, Tatpurusha, Ishana, Aghora. Forget the other one. We chant all the 5 mantras just now, including Ishana on top. This is how they do it in Pashupatinath to get the blessings of Bhagwan Mahadev. Now let's go and take the darshan of Shiva and Parvati. Everybody come in front here. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Har Har Bhole Namah Shivaya.
Om
Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah
हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय ओम
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
जटाटवी गलज्वल प्रभाहित्वा वितस्थले शंभो जटाटवी गलज्वल प्रभाहित्वा वितस्थले गले बलं विलम्बितं भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिका जटाटवी गलज्वल प्रवाह पावितस्थले गले वनं विलम्बितं भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिका दम 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 दमदिनाद मदमर्वयं चकाम्य चन्द्रताण्डवं तनोतु न शिवा शिवं तनोतु न शिवा शिवं तनोतु न शिवा शिवम् ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः
शिवाय
नमः शिवाय
हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
मंदाकिनी सलिल चंदन चर्चिताया नंदीश्वर प्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मंदार पुष्प बहुपुष्प सुपूजिताय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय
नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
शंभो
नमः शिवाय
महादेव
हर हर बोले
हर बम 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 बम
नमः शिवाय
शिवाय गौरी वदनार वृंद सूर्याय दक्षा वरनाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठाय वृषध्वजाय तस्मै शिकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै शिकाराय नमः ओ तस्मै शिकाराय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः वशिष्ठ कुंभोद्भव गौतमार्य मुनीन्द्र देवार चित्रशेखराय चंद्रार्क वैश्वानरलोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै वकाराय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले
नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
यक्ष स्वरूपाय जटाधराय पिनाकहस्ताय सनातनाय दिव्याय देवाय दिगंबराय तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय बोलो तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर
बोले नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले
नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले ओम नमः शिवाय ओम
नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर बोले नमः शिवाय
ओ कर्पूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसंतम हृदयारविंदे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
अरे ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः
हरवो शंभो
नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
ओम नमः शिवाय
हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय ओ हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय हर हर भोले नमः शिवाय आत्मा त्वं गिरिजामति सहचर प्राणाशरीरं गृह पूजाते विषयोपभोगर्चना निद्रा समाधे स्तति संचार पदयो प्रदक्षिण विधि स्तोत्राणि सर्वगिर यद्यत् कर्म करोमि तत्तदखिलं शम्भो तव राधनम् करचरण कृतं वाकायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा अपराधं विहितं विहितं वा सर्वमेतत्क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो जय जय करुणाब्धे श्री महादेव शंभो नमः पार्वती पतये कालहर दुख हर दारिद्र हर 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 महादेव शंभो। क्षमा करो प्रभु, दया करो, हे शिवाय नमः। You can bow down too. Yeah. Now we will invite all of you to come. Please listen very attentively as you come to offer your things, your prasadam and your flowers and so on the murti. Don't put your fruits on the murti, or just put it in the bowl, right? And flowers as well, put it on the feet of the Lord and Ma Parvati here. Afterwards we will use it. But they're looking so beautiful. Usually we will have people just view them from a distance, but it's your darshan today. So come on up in an orderly manner. And if you have the tact, just say Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. By the way, today when you come, you will smell a very beautiful scent up here. It's our new flavor of agarbatti that we brought in for Mahadev Bhagwan. I hope you enjoy the pleasing devotional scent of agarbatti.
Gauri Ganesh, Uma Ganesh, Gauri Ganesh, Uma Ganesh, Parvati Nandan Shri Ganesh, Parvati Nandan Shri Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh, Shivanandan Ganapati Ganesh, Shivanandan Ganapati Ganesh, Gauri Ganesh, Uma Ganesh, Gauri Ganesh, Uma Ganesh, Parvati Nandan Shri Ganesh, Parvati Nandan Shri Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam Ganesh, Sharanam शिवनंदन गणपति गणेश शिवनंदन गणपति गणेश कारी गणेश उमा गणेश कारी गणेश उमा गणेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शिवनंदन गणपति गणेश शिवनंदन गणपति गणेश गौरी गणेश उमा गणेश गौरी गणेश उमा गणेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश
शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा हे सांब शिवा सदा शिवा हे सांब शिवा शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा शंकर शंकर सदा शिवा अम्बा सहित सांब शिवा अम्बा bolo bolo सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय bolo bolo सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय बोलो बोलो सब मिल बोलो ओम नमः शिवाय
शिव साविसना शिव साविसना शिव हरे शंभो साविसना शिव साविसना शिव साविसना शिव हरे शंभो हे करुणाकर हे करुणाकर हे करुणाकर हरे शंभो हे करुणाकर हे करुणाकर हे करुणाकर हरे शंभो साविसना शिव साविसना शिव साविसना शिव हरे शंभो साविसना शिव साविसना शिव साविसना शिव हरे शंभो हे गिरिजाकर हे गिरिजाकर हे गिरिजाकर हरे शंभो हे गिरिजाकर हे गिरिजाकर हे गिरिजाकर हरे शंभो साविसना शिव साविसना शिव साविसना शिव हरे शंभो साविसना शिव साविसना शिव साविसना शिव हरे हे शिव शंकर हे शिव शंकर हे शिव शंकर हरे शंभो हे शिव शंकर हे शिव शंकर हे शिव शंकर हरे शंभो साविसना शिव साविसना शिव साविसना शिव हरे शंभो साविसना शिव साविसना शिव साविसना शिव हरे शंभो साविसना शिव हरे शंभो साविसना शिव हरे शंभो
Okay.
जय शंकर बोले जय शंकर बोले जय शंकर बोले जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर बोले सब देवों में देव निराले जय बम बम बोले जय शिव शंकर जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर बोले सब देवों में देव निराले जय बम बम बोले महादेव तुमने ही में देव निराले जय बम बम बोले जय शिव शंकर जय शंकर बोले सब देवों में देव निराले जय बम बम बोले जय बम बम बोले जय बम बम बोले।
बोले उमापति महादेव की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय। We're now going to sing the Shivaji Chalisa. This is a very beautiful verses of the Shivaji Chalisa written to praise the Lord and to ask His blessings on all of you. Jai Ganesh Girija Suvan Mangal Moola Sujan कहत अयोध्या दास तुम देहु अभय वरदान. This is the last Monday of the month of Somwar. Unbelievable that we are here, but we are. The Lord of Time has played his role. Bhagwan Shri Kala Bhairav, the Lord of Time, we've heard, nothing happens before time, nothing happens after its time. Every single thing in this world happens at the time when it should. And on July 14th, we started this beautiful yatra, this pilgrimage. And here we are, just a few days more to end the month of Shravan. I like to use this Monday evening as the last Monday of Shravan, and on Ekadashi as well. Such a beautiful day to Bhagwan Narayana. I know most of you are hungry because you're probably observing Ekadashi Vrat, but I'll do a nice little Ekadashi Katha for you today. But it is such a joy to be in the company of Bholenath and all of you on this very beautiful and very powerful evening at the temple here of Bholenath Bhagwan. We'll sing the Shivji Chalisa, followed by the Rudrashtakam. Then hopefully we'll have the Darshan. This evening is a very, very powerful Darshan. It's not like we left the best for the last, but we left the one that takes the most time for the last, and that is today. A lot of work is being put into it to amplify the energy and to raise your level of consciousness for Bholenath Bhagwan. Bholeomapati Mahadeva ki Jai. Shivji Chalisa. Jai Ganesh Girija Suvan Mangal Moola Sujan Kahat Ayodhya Das Tum Dehu Abhay Vardhan. Jai Girijapati Deen Dayala Sada Karat Santan Pratipala. Jai Girijapati Deen Dayala Sada Karat Santan Pratipala. Chandrima Sohatani ke Kanad Kundan Nagapani ke Ang Gaur Sirang Bahaye Mund Mal Tan Chhar Lagaye सदा शत्रुन जयकारी नंदी गणेश सुहै तह कैसे सागर मध्य कमल है जैसे कार्तिक श्याम और घनराम या छवि को कहीं जात लगा हो देवन जब ही जाए पुकारा तब ही दुख प्रभु आप निवारा या उपद्रव तारक भारी देवन सब मिल तुरंत शदानन आप बताओ लव निमेष महामार गिरायो आप जलंधर सूर समारे सुयश तुम्हार विदित संसारा त्रिपुरासुर संयोध मचाए सबनी कृपा कर लीन बचाए या तब ही भागीरथ भारी पूरब प्रतिज्ञातास पुरारी दानिन मह तुम सम को नाई सेवक स्तुति करत सदाई वेद नाम महिमा तब गाई अकत अनादि भेद नहीं पाए प्रगति उदधि मंथन में ज्वाला जय सुरासुर भये विहाला कीन दया तह करहि सहाय नीलकंठ तब नाम ओ पूजन रामचंद्र जब कीन्हा जीत के लंक विभीषण दीन्हा सहस कमल में हो रहे धारी कीन्ह परीक्षा तब ही पुरारी एक कमल प्रभु राखे जोरी कमल नयन पूजन तह सोई कठिन भक्ति देखी प्रभु शंकर भये प्रसन्न दिए सकल दुख हरहु
हमारी
जानी सकल दुख हरहु हमारी जानी सकल दुख हरहु नित्य प्रेम प्रतिष्ठिते अनित्य नेम कर प्रातहि पात करो 40 तुम मेरी मनोकामना पूर्ण कीन कल्याण उमापति महादेव की जय। बोले उमापति महादेव की। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो नमामि शमीशान। This is the Rudrashtakam. Let me remind you a very beautiful quote from the Vedas, who I had to go and review to prove, to answer questions on the power of Shivji. Vrikshasya moola seke na shakha पुष्यन्ति वैयता शिवे रुद्रे जपा प्रीति प्रीताम यस्य देवता. This is not from a man-made book. This is not from a guru or me or my interpretation. This is from the Vedas. Vrikshasya moola seke na shakha. You don't have to throw water separate on the flowers. You don't have to throw water separate on the branches. You don't have to throw water separately on the leaves. Vrikshasya moola sekena saka. Throw water to the roots and the entire plant will grow and prosper. Shive rudro japa priti priyatam saryasya devata. By worshipping Shivji as Rudra in the Rudram that we do here, what happens? Pritam yasya devata. You are pleasing all the deities. You're pleasing all the devatas by doing this. 4 Mondays consecutively you have been here. Some of you not, but that's okay. You've been here to give thanks to Bhagwan Rudra. And by watering the root, then your life is taken care of, my friends. Shiv Puja is no joke, it's not plaything, it's not just, whatever it is. It is a magic. It makes the impossible become possible. It makes sorrows crushed and become joy. It just transforms one's life. The word Rudra, Rud means trouble, and Dra means Dravaya Titi Dravayaha, who can remove all our troubles. That is Shivji. Not there for us to admire his simplicity alone, but to remove. If I ask, don't put up your hand, but who today is living a trouble-free life? Right? If I ask that question, who is living a trouble-free life? Certainly not me. Right? You will never be short of troubles in life. Never be short of troubles in life. What we are short of is ways to deal with them. Health, there will always be some issues with health. Wealth, there will never be enough of it. And everything we think about, there'll always be some kind of trouble. We ourselves are the biggest hurdle in our progress in life. We will never be short of troubles. That is why we worship Bhagwan Shiv and we pray to him on these auspicious times. People ask, Panditji, you can pray to Shiva anytime, but why only now you're focusing all of this? I think I explained that to you. I give you the scenario. I don't know if you know. I used to work for the law block company, President Choice Financial, banker all my life. I work hard to create something called the PC Optimum program. You guys know that program? PC Optimum? Very, very popular programming in Canada. I always look back at that and say, sometimes you get an email says, this weekend, triple points on everything you buy, and blah, blah, blah. 4 times the points, and I used to be part of that stuff. You have the high reward time. When you go, it's a Saturday or a Sunday. And if you spend over $75, you get triple points, 4 points. Shravan is like that. The month of Shravan is like that. You show up, and if you give a $5, it multiplies so much back in your life. Imagine if you give 500, what happens? Anybody? This is a high reward time for devotees, where our blessings come back multiplied to us. People don't believe these things. That's why the whole 25, 26 days now, I've been talking about burning karmas, burning karmas, burning karmas. How do you burn karmas? We talked about it. You pray, you do devotion, you do pujas. We talked about so many things. The bilwa leaf, the Shiva Abhishekam. Last night we talked about Shiva Tattva, how to worship the Lord, to burn our karmas, because we do not know how much deficit we have in the karmic bank. So every day we have to burn our karmas. Now, if you're seeing prosperity in life and growth and progression in life, it means the burning karmas is working, and you're starting to enjoy the fruits of your good karmas. When that sign comes, it's a good one. Take it. So what we're going to do is pray to the Lord and ask Bhagwan to bless all of you here today. All of you without exception. And all of you, this one, online. All of you as well who are watching. So that, we need blessings in life. And we need guidance to not commit wrong things again in this lifetime at least. Let us chant the Rudrashtakam. Remember, Rudra is the one who destroys our troubles. Namami Shamishan Nirvana Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam. On this very blessed, auspicious day of Ekadashi, I wish you can experience what I'm experiencing on a spiritual level, because if you set yourself up nice, you get everything that's coming in your way. And I can't tell you that I've felt like this before, I cannot tell you that I felt like this before. It is such a beautiful, blissful time, for Hindus. Those of you who can enjoy it, please enjoy it. Namami Shamishan Namami Shamishan Nirvana Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam Namami Shamishan Nirvana Rupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam Vibhum Vyapakam Brahma Veda Swarupam O Nijam Nirgunam Nirvikalpam Niriham Shidakashmasam Bhajeham Shidakashmasam Nirakar Mokar Moolam Turiyam Hiragyan Bodhitamisham Kirisham Karalam Mahakal प्रियं शङ्करं सर्वनाथं भजामि
प्रियं शङ्करं
सर्वनाथं
भजामि
प्रचण्डं प्रकृष्टं परोभं परेशम् अखण्डं भजं भानुकोटिप्रकाशं त्रयशूलनिर्मूलनं शूलपाणिं भजेऽहं भवानीपतिं भावगम् शम्भो भजेऽहं भवानीपतिं ओ कलातीत कल्याण कल्पान्तकारी सदा सज्जनाय दाता पुरारी चिदानन्द संदोह मोह बहारी प्रसीद प्रसीद प्रभु मन्मथारी नयावर उमानाथ पारारविन्दं भजन्ति हलोके परेवानराणं भजन्ति हलोके परेवानराणं न तावत् सुखं शान्ति सन्तापनाशं प्रसीद प्रभु सर्वभूतादिवासं प्रसीद प्रभु सर्वभूतादिवासम् ॐ न जानामि योगं जपं नैव पूजा न तोऽहं सदा सर्वदा सम्बुद्धं जराजन्मदुःखो यथा द्रव्यमानं प्रभु पाहि आपन्नमानीश शम्भो शम्भो प्रभु पाहि आपन्नमानीश शम्भो नमामि शमीशा नमामि शमीशा निर्वाणरूपं विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपं
विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेदस्वरूपम्
ॐ निजं निर्गुणं निर्विकल्पं निरीहं चिदाकाशवाकाशवासं भजेऽहम्
चिराकाशवाकाशवासं भजेऽहम्
ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 शम्भो गौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। जेकर शिरवालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की, महिषासुर मर्दनी माता की, नम पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो। भवानी शंकर भगवान की, अरे भवानी शंकर मंदिर की। Please, did the Divine Mother look beautiful this evening? And how does Shivji Bhagwan look? He looks all right too, you know. Very, very beautiful. Please be seated, everyone. Hi, Nandini. Please be seated, everyone, except for those leaving a little bit. I want to welcome you once again. I think Simone welcoming we're doing today. So much welcoming we're doing to, bring all of you together and to keep the blessings here. Keep your mind here, most of all. It is this is Darshan of Mahisha Mardini Devi. This is the you can sit on front. This is the Devi called Mahisha Mardini, where the great buffalo demon, who could mutate and manifest in so many different forms, Mahishasur, he had the body, he was a buffalo demon. If you look at him in front of there, you can see the neck is chopped off of the cow. Please don't think that anybody offered that to the Divine Mother, as some people usually misinterpret it as. Mahisha Asur. Mahisha means the buffalo, Asur the demon. He could take so many forms. He represents bullies. When you hear about bullies, Mahisha Asur. Sometimes when you see a bully, you have to laugh inside because it's like, bhai Mahisha Asur are here. You laugh at the bullies because that's where they are. But you know what's important? Is that he's at the feet of the Divine Mother. What happened to Mahishasur? He became so powerful. And when he heard about the greatness of Ma Durga and her beauty, he did not see her, but he heard of the beauty of Ma Durga. She came with Ashta Dashabhacharup, the same form that we have in our temple, the 18-hand form. That's how she manifested herself, to kill him. It takes a lot more than 2 hands to slay the devil. So when she came, Mahishasur heard about her appearance, and he sent Dhumralochana and all of them to give her a message that he wants to marry her. The Devi gave 2 conditions, said 2 things. First of all, I am married. The first thing she says is, I am married. She did not say, oh, you're not good looking, or so what. I am married, that's number 1. And secondly, she says, I will only marry the man who can defeat me in a battle. Right? So imagine if that was a condition for us to get married, what would happen? We'd beat each other up all day? No. I would marry the man only who could defeat me in battle. So he said, fine. He couldn't match her beauty. He took so many forms. He took the form of the king, the form of so many beautiful things and good-looking things to match her beauty. But he couldn't. The devil or evil takes many forms in life. Evil will transform itself to the most beautiful physical appearing thing on this planet to catch you, to catch your eyes, to catch your attention. You have to be conscious, chitta, to realize what it is and what it isn't. And when he finally couldn't bear it anymore, they started a battle, and the Devi, my friends, wasted no time. When she wasted no time, she slayed Mahishasura. We usually talk the story in detail in October Navratri. She used her 18 hands. It is said that the Devi's eyelashes were like spears, arrows and spears coming out to fight him. And when he appeared in front of her, she separated his head from the body. From that day, because he died at the feet of the Devi, the demon. Remember, whatever you place at the feet of God, whatever you place at the feet of Bhagavan becomes purified. Please learn this. Whatever you place at the feet of God becomes purified. We don't take prasad and offer it to the feet of God because we have too much at home. We offer it so that this prasad are the fruits of our life. We want it to be purified so that when we eat it, we're eating medicine instead of food. We put our wealth at her feet, at his feet, so that our wealth becomes purified. We put our head at their feet so that our confused intellect becomes purified. We put our hands at their feet so that our karmas become purified. We put our eyes at their feet. You know, when Lakshman was asked to describe Mother Sita, when Sita Ma was lost, he said, I don't know what she looks like because I never looked at her in her face. I always looked down like this. He says, I can describe to you what her ankle looks like. So we can't find her like that. Respect. When we look at their feet, our eyes become purified. This is the power of God. Because he fell at the feet of the Lord, Mahishasura gained salvation. He gained salvation. Today, we call her Mahisha Mardini. We call her Mahisha Mardini, the goddess who slew Mahishasura. And because of that, there's a great, powerful set of shlokas that were written that is called the Mahisha Mardini Stotram. It is beautiful. I wouldn't say it's challenging. It is beautiful, but it's challenging for those who don't have, have not had an exposure to it before. The kids are going to sing for you. Fortunately, they know it, and they know it very well. So they're going to sing for you 8 verses only. It has many, many verses. But they are going to sing 8 verses of the Mahishasura Mardini Stotram. And we're going to clasp our hands. And what we're going to do, we're going to say, Jaya Jaya He Mahishasura Mardini Ramyaka Pardini Shailasute. Whatever scale you guys use to sing it. I think it's going to be higher. Let the Devi bless all of you in advance. Sita, can you record this? It's called the Mahishasura Mardini Stotram. I've only heard these children sing it from the temple. I wish I could tell you. Anyways, they'll sing it for you. May the Devi bless all of you today.
विनोदिनी नंदनुते गिरिवरविंध्य शिरोदिनि वासे विष्णु विलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हे सिति कंद कुदुम्बि भूरि कुदुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते सुरवरवर्षिणि दुर्धर दर्शिनि दुर्मुखवर्षिणि हर्षरते त्रिभुवन पोषिणि शङ्करतोषिणि किल्बिषमोषिणि घोषरते तनुजनि रोषिणि दितिसुतरोषिणि दुर्मतशो रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐसत्कन्दविकन्दितरुन्द विदुन्दितशुण्डगजाधिपते रिपुगजगण्डविधारण चण्ड पराक्रमशुण्ड मृगाधिपते निजभुजदण्ड निपातित दण्ड विपातित मुण्ड पदाधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐरन दुर्मत शत्रुवदोदित दुर्धर निर्जर शक्तिपते चतुर विचार दुरीन महाशि दूतिकृता प्रमाधिपते दुरित दुरीत दुरासय दुर्मति दानव दूत कृताधिपते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐशरणागत वैरि वधूवर वीरवराभयदायकरे त्रिभुवन मस्तक शूल विरोधि शिरोधि कृतामल शूल करे धुमि धुमि तामर दुंद विनाद महो मुकरी कृतते करे जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐ निज हुंकृति मात्र निराकृत धूम्र विलोचन धूम्रसते समर विशोषित सोनित बीज समोद्भव सोनित बीजलते शिव शिव शुंभ निशुंभ महातर्पित भूत पिशाचरते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते धनुरन शङ्कर लक्षण संग्र परस्फुर दण्डगता कटके कनक पिशङ्ग पिशाक निशङ्ग रसद्भत शृङ्ग हतावतके कृत चतुरङ्ग बलक्षितिरङ्ग घटत् बहुरङ्ग रतद्भतके जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते ऐ गिरिनन्दिनि नन्दित मेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि दर्शनुते गिरिवर विन्ध्य शिरोदिनि वासिनि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हे सिति कण्ठकुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय हे महिषासुरमर्दि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते जय जय हे महिषासुरमर्दि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते
बोले महिषासुरमर्दिनी माता की. A big hand for the children, please. With a lot of their dedication, they have brought life and accurate pronunciation of the ancient Sanskrit language to Mahishasura-Mardini Stotram. Today is Ekadashi, a little katha on Ekadashi, and then we'll do a special blessing for all of you today on this wonderful Monday. Bhajami Shankaraye, Bhajami Shankaraye, Bhajami Shankaraye, ho, Namami Shankaraye, Bhajami Shankaraye, Namami Shankaraye, Trilocanaye Shulapani Chandrasekharaye, खराये। बोले महापति महादेव की जय हो। Come on, loosen up those hands. भजामि शंकराय नमामि शंकर हसन। भजामि शंकराय नमामि शंकराय त्रिलोचनाय शूलपाणि चंद्रशेखराय। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले। 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 भजामि शंकराय नमामि शंकराय। भजामि शंकराय नमामि शंकराय। ओ त्रिलोचनाय शूलपाणि चंद्रशेखराय। त्रिलोचनाय शूलपाणि चंद्रशेखराय। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले रे भोले रे। हर हर बम शंभो बम शिव भोले। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले। Let me hear those hands, everybody. शंभो अनाथ के अनाथ तुम, दुखी जनों के साथ तुम, तो धाम में रहात तुम, कहा है भोलेनाथ तुम। अनाथ के अनाथ तुम, दुखी जनों के साथ तुम, तो धाम में रहात तुम, कहा है भोलेनाथ तुम। शंभो भजामि शंकराय नमामि शंकराय त्रिलोचनाय शूलपाणि चंद्रशेखराय। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले रे भोले रे। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले। हर हर बम 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 शिव भोले। शंभो अनंत हो विशाल हो असीम शिव दयाल हो, करो शिव कृपाल तो दीन भी निहाल हो। अनंत हो विशाल हो असीम शिव दयाल हो, करो शिव कृपाल तो दीन भी निहाल तो। भजामि शंकराय ओ नमामि शंकराय ओ। भजामि शंकराय नमामि शंकराय त्रिलोचनाय शूलपाणि चंद्रशेखराय। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले। हर हर बम 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 शिव भोले रे भोले रे। हर हर बम बम शिव भोले। 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 हर हर बम come on बम शिव भोले। हर हर बम 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 बम शिव भोले। हर Bum bum bhole. Bum bum bhole. Bum bum bhole. That means you have to repeat after me. Bum bhole. Bum bhole. Bum bhole. But if you're flying, please do not say that in the airplane. Because if you sit down here, it says, bum bum bole, you're gone out. They'll take a place and put you outside. Never say bum bum bole, not good. Apology, ever hear that? Bum bum bole, not good in airplane. Bum. No, don't say it. You gotta tell him 100 times before you understand one thing. So, bum bum bole, no good airplane. Done. Because you don't want to get into problem. Bum bum bole. Today is Ekadashi. You gotta have some fun when you're. I am telling you honestly, I am enjoying. I'm in a state where I wish you could feel this right now, but it is. I think this is a reward for an experience I've never had, and I'm going to cherish it. I'm going to take every bit of it because it's such a blessing. Today is Ekadashi, and Ekadashi means for a lot of people, no eating of grains, and so on. Observe strict fasting to Bhagwan Bholenath. The Hindus must never be told that we're old-fashioned and we have to starve for God. I'm a very strong person. We're defending our dharma is concerned to anyone who are going to, tell us anything that our dharma is old-fashioned and all this kind of stuff. And, one of the things people tell you is that you have to starve. You don't have to starve for God. You don't have to starve for God. Well, I got a lot of stuff about that. Anybody ever did a surgery before? Please don't tell me. Right? You go for a surgery. You go in a hospital, and even if they have an indication that you're going to have a surgery, you know what they do right away? Stop feeding you. You may be the biggest eater or the hungriest man there. You're not going to have food because they say just have to prepare you for surgery. Your stomach has to be empty, right? You go for a blood test, a certain blood test. What do they tell you? Fast. Whole night you got to starve. You just got to keep your stomach empty to go for a simple blood test, right? That's 2. And we don't complain. Number 3, have you ever taken a medication where the doctor tells you when you take this medication, your stomach has to be empty? Right? 2 hours before and 2 hours after? You can't complain. Because if you put the medication in your stomach and there's food inside, the medication will not work. Right? I had to take that medication a long time ago. And when the doctor gave me the medication, he said, sir, you can now, when you take this, you cannot have food in your stomach 2 hours before, 2 hours after. I said, that's impossible because my stomach is always full. Right? Now, we don't complain about that because the body has to operate, the body has to be empty. In most cases, when your body is empty, a human being performs more than they are when their stomach is half full or full. This is not something I need to tell you. You know this, but you're not conscious of it. Science has proven this so many times. When your stomach is empty, not when you're hungry, when your stomach is empty, you are functioning more. You're not sluggish. You're not sluggish physically. You're not sluggish thinking. You're not sluggish in any way. You move very, very quick. You think very quick. But when that stomach is full, boy, everything. You want to put out life until you can sleep it off. That is food that we think is healing us, is actually destroying us. Many of you going home tonight will probably want to go have a nice meal afterwards, thinking that your stomach you can't sleep with a empty belly. That's the best time to sleep. That's why you lose weight. You stop eat 5:30, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, intermittent fasting. I don't think I need to tell you about that. You go to bed with an empty stomach, you wake up losing weight. We wonder, how about now lose weight and things. I'm not a big guy in losing weight. I like my size. I was born heavy. I have to live up to my birth weight. Oh. Yeah, So I have to live up to my birth weight. I'm not really afraid of that. But I think it's healthy for you. Fasting is important, every aspect for your life, for you to experience the greatness of anything that has to happen. Your body should be empty. For Hindus, we do fasting. Because when we fast, your stomach is not so full. It is, whatever state it is in, or the diet that you're on. If it's a fruit diet or a raw vegetable diet, raw vegetable is good for the bacteria of your stomach and so on. What will happen? You will find that every 2 to 3 hours you are hungry when you're eating fruits alone. You'll feel that every 2 to 3 hours you're feeling hungry because the food is being digested, your fruits are being digested every 2 to 3 hours. Ekadashi is a day. Today is that day where when your body is empty, when you're absent of the tamasic food, you are going to feel every energy that the world has to offer to you, right? There are people who will go to a temple environment, a mandir environment, a puja, and they will come out like they had just a bath of bliss and devotion, right? Because they are made a certain way, they're conditioned a certain way. And some will come out and say, oh God, yeah, Parasati is nice. Bhojan was heavy and nice, but we're good. That's all the experience they've had. Some will come out with a different one because we are all made very differently. As a priest, there's so many things that you have to do. When we do a Shrad, a Panditji should not eat before they do the Shrad. Now, Pandits are getting old and things, so they get all kind of problems, so they have to eat and so on. But the best way to do a Shrad is the Panditji does not eat. After the Shrad is finished, when the Panditji is fed, the ancestors and the Atma of that person becomes satisfied. So much things go on with Shrad. Today is Ekadashi, right? Today is Ekadashi, the 11th day of the month, of the, dark half of the month. What happens today? We fast in order to get what the universe has given us. Once upon a time, and there's a beautiful story, there was a boy. He loves his belly, he loves his eating, he loves his bhojan. And it so happened that he wanted to go to an ashram, to study. He wanted to go to an ashram to study. Now, when he went to the ashram to study, if you've ever gone to an ashram, everything is free. Food is free, sleeping is free. You just have to do some work, keep yourself clean, tidy up and so on. Your seva is your fees that you're paying. So he went and he did seva, and in the reward he got food to eat, so he's very, very happy. But Ekadashi day came. Ekadashi day came, and when Ekadashi came, he saw no noise, he heard no noise in the kitchen. He did not see the cooks. He did not see the volunteers working. Nobody's chopping off vegetable. He got very hungry. He got very angry. So he went and knocked at the doors of the Guruji. And he says, Guruji, bhojan nahi hai aaj. Abhi to itni bhook hai. I am very, very hungry. No bhojan today. The Guru says, no beta, aaj to Ekadashi hai. The Brahmins or people generally do not. This is another thing. When you have those people who come to me and will tell me a Brahman. You have to hear the way they attack to me. Me a Brahman. I become from Brahman family. When I say, you know what that means? Right? Here they come tell me. Right? I go all about do all kind of thing. Eat good food and so on Ekadashi day. I'm going to tell me that I'm a Brahman. Brahmans don't eat on Ekadashi. The real ones, they're not supposed to, right? So all who come both, they're throwing the casting and they're thinking that they're supposed to get some good treatment, but they don't live the life of a Brahman. Anyways, Guru says, no, you can't eat today in the ashram. At least there was no food happening today. The Guru was a very stern man, right? And the boy, he's so Saralta, he's so simple. He was very innocent, very, very innocent. This katha is entitled Saralta. It was narrated by one of, I think, the most He's not alive anymore, but he is the most accomplished Ramayana orator in the world, and his name was Swami Rajeshwarananji. He's an Indian man. He's died. Simple. He plays harmonium, Swami, and he sings. Very, very nice. So he says, son, no bhojan today. This boy star Ravi Belly says, Guruji, I can do without anything but not bhojan. Guruji says, I cannot make him unhappy. So the Guruji said, listen, take a little bit of atta, flour and vegetable and masala and ghee and whatever you use, and go far away from the ashram, and you cook and you eat. But don't come back. You cook and you eat belly full for yourself. Don't cook for anybody else. But before you eat, you must offer your bhojan to Bhagavan. You must offer your bhojan to Alam Brahman. You must offer your bhojan to Bhagavan. There's some houses, I'm telling you, we grew up with this tradition. My mother, we're very poor people, but you cook one vegetable and the rice, or once in a year we just cook roti. So we're strong rice people. Barbarians, you don't mess around with them. When I go to Georgetown and come back, I used to go to Pandit's training school in Georgetown. My cousin Parshuram Sharma, he used to live in Darshan. And you see, when we go Pandit class Friday night, Friday whole day and things like that, spend the weekend and come back Monday, my mom does get worried because whole weekend may eat roti. I know Darshan people, I eat too much of rice. Any Darshan people here? I didn't eat rice too much. Roti and bread. Morning roti, lunch roti, dinner roti. And I don't eat roti. So when I come back, I lose 2-3 youngs. And my mom used to get so worried. Anyways, so the boy now take his rice and thing, he gone far. And our mother, always, you take this, you offer it to Ma Durga and Shiva Bhagwan. It was a tradition in the house. You had to do that. But you have the right food to do that. Anyways. So, what happened? The boy says, so Guruji, I have to offer this food to Bhagwan? He said, yes, offer the food to Bhagwan. And only when he offered the food and he accepted, then you can eat. He says, okay, Guruji, I'll do that. So the boy go now, very big. Hap, he go, he cook bhojan, nice, far away from the ashram. Nice bhojan. And he took it out nice in a thali. He put it on a little table. And what he says, Raja Ram. He started to sing to Prabhu. Raja Ram aaye re, Prabhu Ram aaye re, mere bhojan ko bhog lagai re. Raja Ram aaye re, Prabhu Ram aaye, mere bhojan ko bhog lagaiye. Ho mere bhojan ko bhog lagaiye. Raja Ram आइए प्रभु राम आइए मेरे भोजन को भोग लगाइए ओ मेरे भोजन को भोग लगाइए भूल करोगी यदि तुझ दोगे भोजन रूखे सूखे भूल करोगे यदि तुझ दोगे भोजन रूखे सूखे एकादशी आज मंदिर में बैठे रहोगे भूखे एकादशी आज मंदिर में बैठे रहोगे भूखे राजा राम आइए प्रभु राम आइए मेरे भोजन को भोग लगाइए राजा राम आइए प्रभु राम आइए मेरे भोजन को भोग लगाइए भोजन he says प्रभु राजा राम आई रे प्रभु राम कम प्रभु राम आइए मेरे भोजन को भोग लगाइए प्लीज कम लॉर्ड एंड ब्लेस द फूड फॉर मी अरे भगवान राम appeared in front of him. He says प्रभु आप राम जी हैं boy was full of innocence. Saralta, remember this word I'm teaching you tonight is called Saralta, which means simplicity. Simplicity. Prabhu, Ramji, Bhagwan Ramji appeared But the boy became a little, when he appeared with who? Sita. Because Ramji does not go anywhere without Sita. He doesn't want to leave her alone anymore. The last time he did that, Ravan captured her. So Ram Vam Disi Janaki. Ram Vam Disi Janaki. At the left hand side of Ramji Bhagwan is Janki. So the two of them showed her. He said, Prabhu, Daya Karo, Kripa Karo. He bowed to them. He said, Prabhuji, so happy that you're here. Because Bhul Garo Yadi Tajke Dekho Bhojan Rukhe Sukhe. I prepared a bhojan, Prabhu, according to how I know it, because I'm so hungry. And Ekadashi Aaj Mandir mein. In the mandir today is Ekadashi. Bhaite rahoge bhuke. And I'm going to sit there hungry. So Prabhu, please eat the food so that I can eat. Bhagwan ne kaha tha ki koi baat nahi beta. Hum khayenge. We will eat. But the boy now look at the food. And he's looking at Prabhu Ram and Sita because he only cooked for 2 persons. He cooked for Ramji and he cooked for himself. But Ramji brought a guest. So he says, Prabhu. So Ramji Bhagwan says, Koi takleef hai? Are beta, koi takleef hai? Any problem? Boy says, Koi baat nahi. Prabhu, khaiye, khaiye. Bhagwan Ram ate the food. Mata Sita ate the food. Both of them were very filled. And the Bhagwan Ram said, Agla Ekadashi mil jayega, na? Next Ekadashi will meet again. He said, yes, Prabhu will meet again. Bhagwan disappeared. Hare Bhai went back to the ashram now. And the Guruji asked him, how was it? He said, Guruji, next time you have to give me groceries for 3. Because I invited Prabhu Ram, but he came with Sita and I couldn't get any food. So 3 groceries next time. Guruji, koi baat nahi. Guruji says, but this bio, he hungry, he want to eat steady. Guruji na believe that God came and ate the food, no? So next Ekadashi now, what happened? He went and he cooked bhojan for, far away from the temple. He cooked bhojan for 3 people now. Sita, Ram and him. So this time he didn't say Raja Ram aiye. He saw Sita Ram aayi re, Sita Ram aayi re, mere bhojan ka bhog lagaiye. Sita Ram aayi, Sita Ram aayi, mere bhojan ko bhog lagaiye. Oh, mere bhojan ko bhog lagaiye. आचमनी अर्धान आरती यहाँ नहीं मेहमानी. आचमनी अर्धान आरती यहाँ नहीं मेहमानी. रूखी रोती पाओ प्रेम से पियो नदी का पानी हो. रूखे सूते पाओ प्रेम से पियो नदी का पानी. सीता राम आई रे, सीता राम आई रे, मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. भोजन now. He said, Sitaram आइए, Sitaram मेरे भोजन का भोग लगाइए. आचमनी अर्घान आरती यहाँ नहीं मेहमानी. He says, Prabhu, come and eat my food. At here, you wouldn't get achmani and so for the guest. You'll get some water from the nadi, piyo nadi ka pani, but please come. The Lord appeared this time. And who did the Lord appear with? Ram Dising. राम वाम दिसि जानकी, लखन दाहिनी और लखन दाहिनी और. He brought Lakshman with him because on his left hand side is Sita, on his right hand side is Lakshman. The boy says, Jai Sita Ram. He was so happy. Lakshman says, Arey bhai, you look very distressed. All I have come, Bhagwan, you want me to go back? He said, no, Prabhu, stay. Arey bhai, kya ho raha hai? Itni dukhi ki baat hai, itni khushi ki baat hai. The boy says, no, Prabhu, the fact that you're here. But Prabhu, I only cook for 3 people. And you came, and Mata Sita came, but you didn't tell me you're bringing a guest. Who is he? Lakshman take out his arrow and bow. Who am I? You know, he mad crazy. ये मेरा भाई लक्ष्मण है. भाई असली भाई है या your real brother? He find out. He say yes, yes, my real brother. असली भाई है. तो the boy says कोई बात नहीं प्रभु, भोजन आपका है. Everything in this world is yours. The boy took out the bhojan and he fed the Lord. The Lord was happy and the Lord returned. Prabhu Ram says, अगले एकादशी मिल जाएंगे ना? We will meet the next Ekadashi. He says, हाँ Prabhu, we will meet the next Ekadashi. And Prabhu Ram went away. And he went now to his guru. He says, Guruji, next Ekadashi. Guruji said, how was it? He says, Prabhuji, Ramji came, Sita ji came, Lakshman ji came, they ate out all my food. I didn't get any on Ekadashi. The Guruji says, what do you want now? He says, I want lots and lots of ration, lots and lots of food, because I don't know who they're going to bring this time. The Guruji is watching him and laughing. That is why every time you go, you want more. Megami cookie, kokotala, you want more. He's so hungry. Anyways, the Guruji got lots of ghee, lots of dal, lots of flour, everything he took. Everything he took. So the Guru now wants to find out what's going on. So the Guru traced him. Trace, he sent him, but chupke. Hide, he walked behind. And what happened? The boy said, this time I'm going to smart God. You know what he did? He took all the saman, all the ingredients, rice, flour, dal, everything, and he lined it up like this. He said, this time I'm not going to cook. When they come, I'm going to see how many of them come, and then I'm going to cook the food for them. Right? The Guruji is laughing. Anyway, line up all. And he start again. Raja Ram aiye, Sita Ram aiye, Lakshman Ram aiye, mere bhojan ko bhog lagaiye. Raja Ram aiye, Sita Ram aiye, Lakshman Ram aiye, mere bhojan ko bhog lagaiye. को भोग लगाइए. भूल करो यदि तजी दोगे भोजन सूखे सूखे. भूल करोगी यदि तुझ दोगे भोजन सूखे सूखे. एकादशी आज मंदिर में बैठे रहोगे भूखे. राजा राम आइए, सीता राम आइए, लक्ष्मण राम आइए, मेरा भोजन को भोग लगाइए. मेरा भोजन को भोग लगाइए. है मेरा भोजन को भोग लग. इतनी सरलता. So much simplicity. He prepared everything. Said, Bhagwan, come. अरे राम वाम दसी जानकी. राम भगवान की में जानकी. लखन दाहिनी और. He brought Lakshman with him. Dahini और Bharat bhi aaye. Bharat came. All the attendants came. The Devatas came with him. The boy looked. He says, Prabhu, are, what have I done here today? All of you came. Ramji Bhagwan se koi takleef hai, problem hai, hum ja rahe hain abhi. We'll go back right now if there's a problem. Bhagwan, bhai, he looked at everybody. He says, but Prabhu, I am prepared for all of you today. Look how much food I have here today. And I have not cooked anything. I smart all of you. I waited till you come, then I'm going to cook the food. This will be sufficient for all of you. And then when he said this will be sufficient for all of you, who came in? Atulita baladhamam he mashaila vadeham danujavan krishanam jnaninam ragaganyam sakala guna nidhanam vanarana madhisham raghupati priya vatajatam namami. Hanumanji flew in like, big Jai Shri Ram. The boy trembled when he saw Hanumanji Bhimarupa Dariya Surasamhare. He says, Prabhu, who is this monkey? Ramji Bhagwan says that you don't have to worry about anybody here, me or Sita or Lakshman or Bharat or anybody. You have to worry about him because you will never have enough to give him. And the boy says, "Oh, Hare Prabhu, I don't expect a monkey, but what he gonna eat?" He says, "You eat everything you give him." So he says, "Prabhu, this is too much for me. I am so overjoyed." He saw all the devatas. Mata Sita comes. Mata Sita says, "Beta, taklif mat, fikr mat. Don't worry. I will cook today for you. I will cook today for you." When she said that I will cook today for you, you know what happened? Indraji, Vayuji, Kuberji, Brahmaji, Shivji, all the Devis and Devatas, they came to that same spot because Lakshmi is going to prepare bhojan. And who do not want to eat from the hands of Mahalakshmi? You know, be careful who cook your food. Careful who cook your food. That may determine whether the Devatas will come or they'll run away from you. Careful who cook your food. You know what? Don't worry about anything that me tell you about. If you worry about me, you're not doing nothing. Now you gotta think about who cook your food and all this kind of thing. Just do what you do. If you worry about me, you not cook food, you're not doing nothing. So don't listen to anything. Mata Sita started to cook the food. Bharatji opened the bhandara. Hanumanji went for firewood. Lakshman went and he brought more vegetables. And they cooked together and all the devatas came. The Guruji came now and he saw the boy. He says, "Hey, what's going on? Where is all the food?" He says, Guruji, look at all the devatas. Prabhu Ram, Mata Janaki, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan, or this monkey Hanumanji, he came. Indra, Shivji, Vayuji, Kuberji, all of them came. The ancestors have come. Because Ma Sita is preparing bhojan today, all the devatas are coming, everybody wants to eat something. The Guruji stands up and he says, "Where are they? I can't see them. Where are they?" He says, "You cannot see any of them." He says, "No, I can't see any of them." And then Bhagwan came and held the boy and he says, "Let me tell you, you know why he cannot see us and you can see us? Your Guruji is great, he has Vedanta, Vedic knowledge, he's complicated, whatever it is, but he does not have this thing called Saralta. Saral. Sa-ra-la. Three letters. Sa-ra-la, Saral in Hindi. Saral means simplicity. He says the only reason your Guruji cannot see all of us is because he's everything, he's good man, but he's not saral, he's not simple. And the reason you can see us is that when you offer the food to us, you believe that we are eating it, you believe that we're going to come, and you're so simple that you can see us." The boy went and told his Guruji. Guruji says, "Maaf kijiye. Prabhu, maaf kijiye, from today I will be more simpler than I am." And then he saw the Lord, my friends, and he saw the devatas eating, and he saw Lakshmi ji, Mahasita, preparing bhojan for everyone on Ekadashi. This beautiful story tells us, Sa-ra-la. Sa is for Sita, Ra is for Rama, and La is for Lakshmana. जब आपके पास, आपके हृदय में सीता, राम और लक्ष्मण है, when we have in our atma, in our heart, Sita, Ram and Lakshman, and we appreciate the way they have lived, we will always remain simple. And when we are simple, God will not pass us. We will see the Lord, we will feel the Lord, we will experience His blessings and His presence on this earth. A boy could have seen that. A boy could have seen that, much less all of us. Today, my message to all of you on this beautiful Ekadashi is that always remain simple. What does the word saral mean, everybody? Again, saral means simple. Remain simple. When you are simple in everything you do, not in front of the Panditji, not in front of God, but in front of everybody, when God makes that appearance one day, you're going to experience that bliss when He does that. Please remain simple. Remain simple in the way you pray. Remain simple in the way you walk. Remain simple in the way you dress. Remain simple. A lot of young people here today, I have to tell you, you do not have to. If you want to, it's okay. You do not have to be complicated and be extra and over in order to be beautiful or to look good. The most beautiful people in this world are people who are simple and who appear simple. And that is what matters at all times in this world. We have come from very, very humble beginnings, all of us. We have come from very, very humble beginnings. Most of us are from the West Indies and other places. Very humble beginnings. Let us not forget how we used to dress in front of our parents. Do you know that there was a time when girls did not wear a pants in front of their parents? Y'all remember those times? Y'all remember those times? Girls, they never used to wear pants in front of the parents, especially the father. They never owned one until they come to America and Canada. And then they start to wear pants. Never could they wear. I grew up in those times. My sisters, as long as they lived in our home, and I only came here in 1997, never ever wore a pants in front of my parents. They maintained very simple things. Their skirts could not go above their knees. You all know the time there? Now we don't know what knee and what anything, because it's all over, right? And you know what's funny? It's the same people who used to live those simple lives back there have come here, have made things so complicated. If your pants had a hole, right away you take it to the tailor and they put on something called a patch. I know a patch. They put on a patch on it, or they stitched it to make sure that the pants have a hole. Now today, if the pants don't have a hole, it's a problem. You understand? If the pants don't have a hole, where is our simplicity? Where is our simplicity? We are trying to blend with the West. We have become the West, and we have forgotten our simple roots that we have come from. Simple roots that we have come from. Never ever forget your roots. And for those of you who are born in Canada, it's not an excuse. I don't have problem dressing up. I like to dress up, right? My wife is here. I had until a couple weeks, until my birthday, I had one pair of jeans. One pair of jeans. That's all I had that I wear. Then feel sorry for me, then buy another pair for me. That's all I had. And feel sorry for me, because I will go read the thing, I will go to it, and he start to rip, and so they feel sorry for me, and then buy another one. Today I came to the Monday to work. The wife tell me the same clothes you wear last week to come to the Monday to work, the same one you wear again. They said, nobody see me, right? Why do we need 100 shorts when we have one body, right? Ask yourself these things. We have left our simplicity. Look at the simple ways we used to pray back home. Look at the simple food we used to eat. What was the most complicated food people eat back home? The simplest food was dal, rice, and something. The most complicated food is dal, rice, and about 3-4 curry around. When you get that, that's a celebration, right? Like Kangandi and things. You know what I'm talking about? You get all kind of, that's fine. I don't judge people. Now we have forgotten our simple food. Somebody come in your house, you want to cook things that you've never cooked before to impress them. That's fine. Don't forget your rice. There was a time that we used to eat with our hands. Now children don't know what that is. They call it ew. When you eat with your hands, it's called ew. Ew. It's the way they say it too. Ew. Right? Ew. I don't have time with that. You can ew me all you want. I'm going to eat with my hands. I'm going to eat with my hands, because when you eat with your hands, you're feeling the food. The food tastes better. You understand? It tastes better when you eat with your hands. But, All kind of, you know what we have to do now when we go to do pujas? When the people are offering sindura and haldi, you have to take a spoon and dip it like this. Because people don't want to mess up their fake nails, right? They don't want to make up the fake nails. You got to take a spoon and dip up a sindura and throw them on a god. And they got to take a spoon, dip up a haldi and throw them on a god. What kind of nonsense is this? You offer 1 spoon of haldi on God? Your fingers are so beautiful you can't touch the Lord? And it's fake. It's fake. There was a time when we needed long nails. When people used to hunt and so, they needed long nails then. Now you don't. Don't hide your long nails. I wouldn't judge you. You wear what you want. But don't forget how simple we were, and we were very happy people. We were very, very happy people when we were simple. I don't want to even go back to the time when we used to pray. You go Sunday morning to the temple. You know what we used to get to the temple? A Sunday morning, right? They used to cut the purine leaf like this, and you get 1 piece of purine leaf and a little parasad on top. We were happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Bring back simple things in your life. Let's dress simple. Let's sing simple. Let's speak simple. And Bhagwan will not have a problem. Actually, the Lord reveals himself all the time. But you will not have a problem when you see that Lord. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out this evening. And I pray and ask all of you to stay simple. Please don't think that I judge anybody. If the people around me who are very close to me, they know this. You eat what you want, you drink what you want, none of my business, as long as I don't do it. Right? That's your business. Live your life. Live your life, none of my business. But I think there's a limitation to everything that we do. There are limitations to everything that we do. Know your limits, right? Know your limits. My only intent is to make you joyful. You got to laugh, you got to cheer up when you come here. And we've got to stay close as a community. You must be very proud as a community that your temple is probably the only temple in the GTA. It's probably, I don't know, it's probably the only temple in GTA that has so far had 26 nights of Shravan Satsang continuously. You must be proud of that. You must be proud of that because, you know, it doesn't happen. And we must talk about it and we must be simple about it. Our puja continues tomorrow. Tomorrow is Pradosh. I am so pumped up and hyped up for tomorrow. Preparations is all made. My leaves are here. My flowers are here. My lotuses are here. I can't wait to break up the petals and to do archana. Tonight I'm going to stay back with the people and prepare for that. I am so pumped up about tomorrow. I'm doing it in the center so people can have access. The only thing is that we're starting at 5:30 because the puja takes... I'm doing the full puja this time. Last time I couldn't do the Pradosh Stotram and things like that, but the full works, 108 names of the lingam, everything is being done tomorrow. And so come on out and let us be part. The 108 Shank will be worshipped tomorrow. And I would like you to be here. Everybody who comes will have a shank to throw on the lingam of Shiva. The decor takes a little time, so we have to give them enough time. I think if you start at 5:30, you will, no, we can't. Yeah, we'll push it. 5 is a little, if we do 5:30, we'll be finished by good time to allow them time to do what they have to do, right? They have been working very, very hard. There's a lot of people who work hard here, but they've worked tremendously hard to make this happen. We're so thankful for that. Please come on out, all of your shrotas, you'll sit and we'll do this. What I can tell you is, please bring flowers for Archana. Oh, you don't have to bring, purchase. Don't bring flowers tomorrow, hello? No, don't bring flowers. Purchase in the puja store and petal it out so that you can do Archana when you come tomorrow as well. Thank you all so much. We're going to do one bhajan and then when we come. Yeah. My computer's left. And then I don't have to remind you that Thursday is our Bhagavad. Is there anybody here who did not sponsor the Bhagavad? Is there anybody here who did not sponsor the Bhagavad? I thought so. Everybody did. Very good. Happy, so proud of all of you. So make sure you are a sponsor for the Bhagavad. I want 108 sponsors of the Bhagavad. You can sponsor in person, virtually, and everybody online. bhawanishankaramanda.com/Krishna. And Thursday, we're going to have, on 6:30, we're going to have a Shobha Yatra. We're going to prepare lots of kalash, and whoever here is here, ladies, we're going to go around the temple. You're going to fetch the Bhagavatam on your head and exchange it with different people. We'll probably walk around the block a little bit, show people Hindus are here, and then you put a kalash on your head, to start this very, very great Bhagavad that we're doing. Thursday afternoon, 6:30, come on out. I know most of you have been away for the summer. You're back here today. I'm very, very happy for that. So I'll see all of you for the rest of the Shravan and for the rest of the Bhagavad. And you know what's important? We are feeding every night. We're feeding every single night. No box, nothing. Feed every night. Delicious bhojan, as we always have provided at the temple here. Tonight we want to thank our sponsors, virtually Vikram and Sati Singh. Today we honor our amazing Aji, Asanchari Ramlakan, as she celebrates her birthday in heaven. Even she left us 45 years ago, may Bhagwan Shri Krishna continue to bless her Atma, lovingly remembered and cherished by all her grandchildren, great-grands, and everybody else. This comes from Vikram and Sati Singh. Bhagwan's blessings to you, Vikram and Sati Singh. And the next one is dedicated to Nandalal Raj Bahadur, dedicated to our loving dad, Nandalal Raj Bahadur, for a speedy recovery. Thank you for everything, for your prayers and support. May Bhagwan Shivji's blessings be with you always. From your wife Shirley, daughters Vidya, Indira, and Nadira, and all your family and friends. This is from Vidya Basiram, who comes to our temple. Our father obviously is recovering. I pray that everything goes well with him. And we'll offer that prayer tonight. Happy birthday, Dipchan Puran, 65th birthday, from Queens, New York, from his entire family, especially his 4 grandchildren, Audrey, Eleanor, Thomas, and Annabella. Thank you for reaching out to us all the way from New York, Dipchan Puran, and happy 65th birthday to you. Today, Auntie Lake and Uncle Lach, they're celebrating their 40 years of marriage. Please clap for them. They're celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary. So, to my loving husband, Patideo, my Patideo, Lachman, I am ready to spend as many lifetime as possible with you, and thank you for being the kind, caring, and understanding person you are. I will always be by your side. I pray that Bhagwan Shivji always keep us safe and together. Happy, happy, blessed 40th wedding anniversary to an extremely loving couple. Please clap for them again. Bhagwan's blessings always be with them. They are members of our temple and our community, and we pray that Bhagwan keep them well for many more lifetimes together. From Sarah Bhagwandin, of course, Anisa is here and Nandini is here. They are giving thanks to Bhagwan Shiva. They are our in-house sponsor, my goddaughters, who have always been committed to the temple, and they're here today to give thanks. Whatever you're giving thanks for, there's so much to give thanks for, both of you. You're young people, and you have so much to do in life. I pray that Bhagwan Shivji bless both of you and your lovely parents as well. God bless you both. And this evening again, Benji Lakshmi and Dara and their lovely family are our in-house sponsors. They have always been Shravan Somar in-person sponsors for every Monday in the Shravan month. They need no introduction to our community. They are pillars of the temple and work tirelessly for our cause. To both of them and their 3 lovely children, we send blessings in abundance to all of them. Please give them a big hand. Bhagwan's blessings to them. And to all of you who have made it possible through this whole process, thank you all so much. God bless all of you. We will run all these, Akash has run it continuously during the bhajan phase. We'll sing one bhajan, then I will make one short announcement, and then you'll come up. I think a few people came late, so they'll come up and they will offer their prasad to the Lord. Bolyo Mahapati Mahadeva ki Jai. Remember the word tonight? Saralta means simple. Saralta means simple. Go back to your roots and always be simple. हर काले के शिव के मनाए बहो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव के मनाए बहो काले के शिव के मनाए बहो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही अरे काले के शिव के मनाए हो काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही मन ही न माने ओटा उतारी शिव की मन ही न माने तुत ही मैया काहे पाइप हो तुत ही मैया कही पाइप हो शिव मानत नाई काले के शिव की मनाए हो शिव मानत नाई काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत नाई शंभो शिव ही मन ही न भावे पूरी कचौरी शिव ही मन ही न भावे भंग दतुरा कहा पाइप हो भंग दतुरा कहा पाइप हो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव की मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव की मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही शिव की मन ही न भावे मोटर गारी शिव के मन ही न भावे बसहा भैल कहा पाइप हो बसहा भैल कहा पाइप हो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत अरे काले के शिव के मनाए हो काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत नाही अरे काले के शिव के मनाए हो शिव मानत हो शिव मानत नाही शिव मानत नाही शिव मानत नाही Umayapati Mahadev ki. Thursday is Raksha Bandhan. The first day of our Katha is Raksha Bandhan. Please bring your siblings up to the temple if you want to, and to have a special prayer done in their name. I would like to do a blessing for you before we do Aarti tonight, but I'll wait till everybody is finished. Final Somwar blessing. Shravan is not done as yet until Thursday. I don't know if you know, but just before I started the puja today, I saw something very disturbing from my temple in Guyana. All of you know I'm from Cotton Tree, and very close with the Edward Hindu Mandir. I grew up in that temple. A few years ago, we went and the temple was rebuilt. We brought brand new murtis, accessories for everybody, all the devatas and everything. And the last night, somebody broke into the temple, the Edward Mandir, and it's not the first time they did it, but last night they did break into the temple, and they destroyed a couple of the murtis. Our Ram Darbar murti is such a beautiful murti. They pushed down Mata Sita, and they pushed down Lakshman. They couldn't manage Ramji, so they're broken murtis. I saw the pictures just as I was walking here to do puja. I went back, I called my Sarobai, spoke to Anjali to assess what really happened. And there was, for someone to do that, those murtis are sealed down. And you'll see it on the internet, it's happening, but that's my temple. Right? That's where we went there, and I went there to do all the murti sthapana for those murtis. And it was so beautiful. You know what happened though? Let me tell you what happened. The guy who did the assault to the murtis, when he did that last night, he was paralyzed in the compound. He couldn't escape. He couldn't escape. When they found him today lying down, he couldn't move. Right? He couldn't move. And so they took him to the station. And of course, we will ensure that justice is served right for him. He's not going to come out for a long time, because we'll do whatever we need to make sure that he stays there. He couldn't come out. Last night he did it, and this afternoon they went. They went to prepare for Shivaji Puja and so, and they saw him there. He couldn't move, right? God, people think these murtis are just murtis, right? You know, many people come and today, a man come and he put a whole bag milk, pan a shivlingam, and a whole banana pan a store over there, a plastic bag on a shivlingam. I took it out right away. He said, "What you do?" I said, "What do you mean what I do? This is Bhagwan." I said, so I tell him, take this cold bag of milk and put it on your face, and take this bag of banana that you bring from the store and put on your head, so. Put on your head. See what will happen. What you do? What you do? I said, what me do? I am telling you that this is Bhagwan. You don't put anything else but flowers and water and so on him. This is Bhagwan. But we take these murtis for granted. And that's what happened to this devil man last night. The Lord paralyzed him. Couldn't move, right? You don't think that they are just murtis, they are Bhagwan. So I sent a message to, Sita's niece Anjali. Says, we're going to replace them. You can't use those back. The idols are damaged, they're broken. We're going to replace them. And I took on that responsibility. Last time I went out to the community, my close friends, I didn't beg for the mandir. And I wouldn't sit here and appeal to any one of you for Monday, because the Edward people what they here alone, them can do all of that. I know all of them. So we're going to replace them with a full set of brand new Ram Darbar murtis of the highest quality, and do it proper, and of course make sure that the temple is secured. I just had to tell you that because it's on my mind, and just like you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. But it's a sad day for us, but we're very strong because we're Hindus, and we know that good things are going to come. So that's my little news to you today. All is well though, the people are safe, nobody's harmed or anything, and we'll make things happen with them. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you tomorrow evening for Pradosh Puja. Pradosh dosh means enemies within you, to destroy them. This is the puja. Come as we start at 5:30, and we do the full puja. I'm sitting down to do that because I have to. It is how it's done. You can't tell people to do them kind of thing. You got to know how to do it. But you all will join. Bring your prasad, your flowers, and whatever, and you will offer with me. Please, finally, please, 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 become a Bhagavad sponsor.
become a Bhagavad sponsor. Go on the site, bhawanishankaramandal.com/Krishna. Donate virtually, send your name in, whatever it is, become an in-person, doesn't matter. Become a Bhagavad sponsor. It's a blessing to do that. It's a blessing to feed. And we're going to need a lot of help in the evening when the service is done to do the kitchen work and so. Please volunteer to do that. We need your help for that. Bhagwan's blessings to all of you. Aarti tayar hai? Let us all stand now for Aarti.
यानि कानि च पापानि जन्मान्तरकृतानि च तानि सर्वाणि नश्यन्तु प्रदक्षिणां पदे पदे।
जय शिव ओंकारा स्वामी हरि शिव ओंकारा जय शिव ओंकारा स्वामी हरि शिव ओंकारा ब्रह्मादेश सदा शिव ब्रह्मादेश सदा शिव हर भाग्ये
करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुसाक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले गणपति भगवान की, गुरु महाराज की, नवग्रहादेव की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सियाभज रामचंद्र की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, श्री बालकृष्ण लाल की, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की, नवदुर्गा माता की, सरस्वती माता की, श्री महागंगा मैया की, यमुना मैया की, महासूर्य नारायण स्वामी की, सत्यनारायण स्वामी की, महालक्ष्मी माता की। जयकारा शेरा वालिदा बोल साचे दरबार की। ऐ माई मेरी जगमग जोता वाली महिषासुर मर्दनी माता की। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो। सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सनातन धर्म की, सनातन धर्म की। सबको ये जय जय सीताराम, जय सीताराम everyone. Please stay for prasad at the doors will be given to you, and arti will be given in the temple. Thank you very much. Please give us just a minute of silence as we have to do our video to send it to our online audience. And then please feel free to come and take pictures afterwards. This is your temple, your Bhagwan, and you should take pictures with the Lord. Thank you.